slip over. Bad little evening. I don't even know what we're going to do down here at the moment, to be honest. I've got a bit of something though. I said I'd come back in a few hours, so here we are. One moment. Just give me a moment here. Good. Certainly got not much of a pathway through the garage at the moment. Hey Tasha, how are you, mate? How are you? Oh. I guess pop you guys over here somewhere. To move it if I need to walk past. How's things in your world, Tasha? Hope you're keeping well, mate. What's that? What's that going to be about? Something about there, eh? This one, it seems like the garage is kind of sitting on it, to be honest. To leave this board. Running out of space. Oh, top of my toolbox went all rusty with that. Oh, that sucks. Ripped the top of my toolbox. Okay. What's done is done. I'll fix it later. Another thing to fix. We'll add it to the list. How life goes, right? It's ripped all the paint on top of my toolbox. Oh well. Been missing. That's alright, mate. That's alright. You feel free to. People come and go, right? I know you're busy with work and that, so good to see you. Been doing just still at this garage floor, right? So we've ripped the whole workshop out now. The rest of the floor's done, really, apart from under the car at the back. So at the moment, we just ripped out the workshop corner. We'll get this done today, tomorrow. And then I might have to duck down to the city on like, I don't know, sometime. I don't know. Got to get some more timber. Got to get some ply for the floor to replace all this chipboard and stuff with, right? Hey Jenny, good to see you, mate. How you going? Yep. I got to jack all that up. I'll do all that tomorrow. That board in the corner. The corner of the building is moved a bit and ended up pinched on it, and we'll stick a jack there, we'll set it up, put concrete in the shed part first, string line it all, it'll be a whole thing. Might just do that before I stream in the morning or something. Yeah, other than that, we're doing good. We're flowing. So this is the last bit of old floor I'm tearing up. Obviously, yeah, this one I'd done in the metal, but it just, none of it ever got concreted in. It was just a throw it in the door method at the time. That's all I could do, so I did it. Yeah. So I'm very much running out of camera angles and stuff, guys, with the amount of stuff in here, with this big cleanup. Hang on. As you can see, we've torn up the whole garage to a giant mess. But we'll be able to build, you know, shelving and whatever. Hang on, I gotta find somewhere to put you. Hope you're all going well. It's like a body double work stream, guys. If you're new here, I try and help people improve their lives, basically. Yeah, try and focus on your own life and what you're trying to achieve, right? And the idea is you can come in here if you're struggling a bit with motivation and stuff and work alongside me, right? What up, Daniel? Good to see you, man. Hey, Diana. Good to see you, mate. Sorry, I didn't get to reply all the comments yet, Diana. I was working through them and then I realised I was going to be late to be live. I do reply to them eventually, guys. I do appreciate every comment, every like. It all helps. How am I doing, James? Doing well, man. Doing well. Yeah, we're chipping away at building a floor for my garage finally. So we're just tearing up this last bit here because this was the garage. This was the garage. Jeez, my brain is tired. This was just a quick job floor I did. So we're gonna put it in the same, but just we've been building it all a lot stronger, future proofing. Yeah, that works for some people, Luigi, for sure, man. In a limited amount, right? Same for me, bro. Same for me. So I've just had a couple of puffs before I come on here now. I'm not going to lie about it. I keep it real on here. That's what my channel's all about. I'm not going to bullshit anybody. Not here after your money. Not here to talk any shit. I'm just here to try to help you. I'm not perfect either. All right? Cool? Cool. Welcome to the channel. Feel free to pick a task that you're putting off, like doing your dishes, cleaning your room or something. Leave me on, get your ass up, spend 5-10 minutes at it, do that every day. You'll feel a lot better about yourself within a week, I promise you that. That's the channel guarantee and promise. It costs you nothing. So there you go. If that sounds good, you can hit this up. I'll change your life in a week, I guarantee it. I can guarantee results. You subscribe to the channel, you drop a like, you join in on these streams that I do multiple times a day, where I'm pulling out gearboxes, pulling out car engines, going through, trying to rebuild my shitty ass life that I fucked up, right? And yeah, join in with me for 10 minutes, do 10 minutes more of shit than you'd usually do, get a fraction of progress in your life every day for a week. You'll keep coming back, you'll have some good things to say. That's the deal. It's the best I can offer you. I would say it's a today only deal, but I'm on here every day. It's working for you, love to hear it. Yeah, we got the regulars, it's working for all the regulars, so if you want to join in. I know it's not the most exciting thing on YouTube Live, but I know you're probably scrolling looking for entertainment, but I'm here to try to help you, man. Or woman. Whatever you are. Well, it's good. Yeah, just go. Irish, good to see you, bro. Yeah, Kiwi, mate. Kiwi, Zach. What about yourself, bud? Alright, guys, as I say, yeah, just try to pick a task while I'm doing this stuff. I'm not going to be on for too long for this one. I'm pretty burnt out at the moment, but just going to do a little bit more while I'm down here, eh? Go stick around. I don't always check my chat. It's like, I will check it. I have another phone that's on charge at the minute, but I'll check it. But yeah, you'll see the garage transform over the next few weeks. Anybody who sees the pan around now, it's like, oh crap. There's just like, it's ridiculous. Like, I can't move through here, guys. I've been tearing up the whole floor. Torn out all the shelving. Basically, I built this garage real quick because I had to get out of a building I was renting. Or actually 3 buildings. And it all got thrown in here with no floor. Then I've sort of built a floor around stuff in here, but it was all very like patchwork quilt, like make do. So now we're doing it properly. So yeah, finally got around to it. YouTube's messing with the algorithm. What's YouTube been doing to your algorithm, mate? Apparently Venom does it all. I do, mate. I do a bit of everything on here. Keeps the channel interesting as well, right? It's more like the Truman Show, man. It's more like, following along, and anybody who's struggling with anything can, we can build a community of people who are we're trying to make things better, right? We don't want to just live in it. We want to make things better. So it's yeah, it's the thing. Where can I move you to? I don't know, guys. It's getting difficult. It's getting really difficult to find a place to put a tripod. I'll tell you that much. Connect the tripod. No, hang on, chat. Come with me, you'll be. Oh, let's not drop my phone. Hang on. We're going. As you can see from reflooring the garage, we have a slight disorganisation. We're going to have to be clearing up for the next couple of weeks or so. So there's something to look forward to on the channel. New garage floor now, and yeah. I think the exercises are dangerous. What do you mean, Irish? What are you talking about, bro? Do you mean are you streaming or something, or what's going on with that, man? Oh, name changes. Oh, because I changed my name, it's not notifying you, do you mean, or something? As you can see, it's getting cold down here, guys. Winter vibes. Winter rock. Yeah. Shit ton of work, but I'm the only one who can do it, right? Like, I'm responsible for my own life and what I'm creating, so, you know, I better get on with it, right? That's it, man. We're getting there. It's progressing all week. Couple of weeks. Giving up vaping. I'm still burping, but I've been from giving up vaping for one, and the other one is I've just been having too much of that pure juice. To be honest, it's raised my blood sugar a bit too high. So I'll be right soon enough. But right now I'm not feeling the best. I'm doing better than I was a couple of days ago. That's for sure. All that stuff out. All right. Big dog, what's up? Hey, Royal, how's it going? Okay, yeah, jokes are meant to be funny, bro, so, jokes are meant to be funny. Number one rule of the channel, no politics. Alright? You can find it anywhere else in the world. This channel is about focusing on your own life, not what the rest of the world's doing, but this channel is all about self-focus. Not being distracted by everything else going on in the whole world, you know. That's what I do here, bud. Don't worry about it, Nick. Just one of those. Just one of them, mate. The troll. Got some more guys in there. Right. We're getting there. No, it's fine. No, you don't need to apologise to me. It's all good. All is fine, mate. Plan here. Yeah, we're at peak chaos of garage mess. Like how you got to spend money to make money, you got to create mess to clean mess. Funny how it goes. Good today. Hey, let's coil it up, mate. weird not having a beard. All this rubbish for me to go out the door, but I have a bit of room for it. I don't want it getting all soaked overnight. It'll just be slop to try and move it. What's next after the floor? We got car projects to get on with, but yeah, we'll work on the studio / cabin as well, man. The studio / cabin. I mean, the cabin's meant to be lifted into the caravan, but yeah, we'll still do some stuff there. We definitely are moving more garage space, so the garage is going to be that same kind of looking space, you know. Do something cool with it. Do something cool with it, man. Day by day. As I say, I still figure it out as I go, right? Trying to focus more on just what's in front of me, right, rather than overthink too much. Like, my head's trying to overthink at night, like the layout of the shelving in here and shit, and it's like I'm just not there yet, so I have to remind myself to, okay, I can think about it a bit, but if it's getting stressful, I need to just, I'll look at it when I'm in here, factor some stuff, you know. Oh, I appreciate you spending that time with me, mate, James. I appreciate you being here, bro. I hope the channel helps you. Never-ending projects. Oh yeah, man. There's enough to do here already without taking on anything else. There is definitely enough projects and stuff to stream every day, all day, every day for about 4 or 5 years, man. So we'll get through where I'm at in life and resolving the past and stuff first, right? And then we'll go from there. That is the mission, man. You eat an elephant one bite at a time. Yeah, you do. Hey, Nate UK. Hi, Nate UK. How are you, man? How are you, dude? If anybody is new here and you're wondering what the channel's about, just ask, you know. I'll let you know. I'll give you the rundown, mate. The short version is these streams are so you can join in and like do your chores, do stuff you're putting off, right? I'm not motivated either. Not motivated at all. So if you're lacking motivation, I build discipline here. So if you want some help to pursue something in life, rather than brain rot yourself on the internet, if you've had enough of that, you're in the right place, mate. You won't find another channel like this one, I tell you. Don't bit everything though. We do many things. We do many things. Do check out the channel. Hey, handsome, how are you? I'm good, thank you. I assume I'm handsome. Thank you very much, mate. Just rebuilding my garage floor at the moment. So yeah, my channel's all about doing the work, guys, to build the life you want, right? Nobody's going to give it to you. And if you don't change things in your life, it's not going to do itself, right? It's on you. So we work at that stuff. I know it's hard. I know there's task paralysis and all that. With that, I have ADHD, I have autism. I'm not medicated in any way for it. Right. This is how I make it work, right? Yeah, I think I see where this chat's going, Rosie Rose. I have a loving partner, mate, and she has a mod in here. She'll be watching. Careful. Careful. Says he'll get you. She's been playing that snake game like I've been streaming. She's addicted to it. Push-up variation called the crisscross. Oh, yeah. Are you going to put up some shorts and stuff on that, bro? What's the go on that? It's the wish I was there comment that makes me a bit, you know. Can't have none of that on here. I'm just here to help people, mate. I don't know where the conversation's heading. But yeah, man, let me know what you're doing with that, Iris. Do you do content, bro? Let me know, man. Because I there's heaps of people's content I need to check out who come in here and stuff. I've just been so, as you can see, I'm either working or resting, to be honest. We'll just have to make it look good. Brad, bro, start by doing it badly, bro. Put up your progress. You know, you could make videos and stuff on that as well, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Don't just show the end result. Show the work. Show what it takes to achieve it, right? Show the failures and show you getting better at it and compilation it and edit it up, right? That's gonna work, you know. Bring people along for the journey, you know. Calcium's content. Yeah. So just don't make it look perfect before you upload it, bro. Put it up as a failure at it and how you're going to try and improve it, and then you looked up a video and then you realize what you're doing wrong. Like you can make a whole heap off that, you know. You can make a whole video on that on how to do the crisscross ones and make sure you film all the failure, so you can edit it in and go, oh, here's what I learned, or here's what I was doing wrong, and here's what changed everything, right? Look up the Asian David Goggins video. It's like I trained like David Goggins for 100 days, and you look at how he put that film together, you see that kind of way of doing it, you know. Party time. Make sure I'm fatigued real good when I'm doing it. Yeah, that's the way, mate. Yeah. Have yourself fatigued and then try. Yeah, exactly. You're getting it now. Tired doesn't mean stop. I could go sit inside right now and tell myself, oh, I'll do some more of this tomorrow and whatever. I won't do any tonight. It's late. It's cold. But this is what I mean about building discipline. I don't have to be down here for 3 hours right now. I can do half an hour. It's something, right? It's something towards it rather than nothing. As much as we've done stuff today, this is what I'm all about, right? This whole message here is just do that little bit extra. It doesn't have to be crazy. You're not trying to build your life or change your life in one day, right? Things take time. Patience. Like that, you know. I'm not just going to rip at it. I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to lift it. I'm going to, you know. No point wrecking shit. No point wrecking shit, rushing shit, you know. Feel me? What's up, Bear? We're in the workshop, bro, so we've cleared out the whole workshop. The workbenches and everything, we did that earlier today. So we're just getting all this stuff up, then I'll rip up this section of floor, and then we'll redo it all tomorrow. So we're on mission pretty good. Pretty good. That's all the sprockets and stuff for that 1200 bike, that's all that stuff, and that's it. We've got the chain and sprockets for the 1200 bike because I blew up my 1400, right? So got chain and sprockets there for that black 1200 we got running. Got the rocker cover gasket and spark plug gaskets for that now. So that's all arrived, right? Need to get some tyres for it. Then we'll be putting the 1200 together. At some point in the future we will fix the ZX14. But it's like $3,000 for another motor, right? Right now it's not in the plans, frankly. Right now the priority is setting up the space. It's the middle of winter, right? So I don't really need the robots all sorted right now. Dude's tweaking. No, I have ADHD and autism, mate. It's called being productive. It's something you'd know nothing about, bro. But if you want to stick around the channel, I'll teach you. Sweet. Let me point out something, bro. Tweakers don't have money, bro. They spend all their money on tweaking. They don't have cars and tools and do shit, bro. They don't have the money. You understand that, right? Okay. Just so you're clear. Okay, good. There, we got that out of the way. I'm just here to serve, bro, so keep my chat respectful. I'm here to help people with struggling with motivation, depression, mental health problems and stuff, right? Like task paralysis, like they really want to do something and can't do it. And they got everybody around them doubting them and shit, man. This is a place they can come. It's a respite from that, right? So just, maybe be respectful, bro. Go troll somebody who's just making bullshit on here. Cool. Sweet. Pile up all the stuff in a modern art museum and make some dollars. Yeah, anything's art these days, isn't it? I'll pass off anything as art. You're not wrong. Modern art, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, that's all just a modern art's just a money scam. It's a way of moving money without paying taxes. So you go and pay somebody 10 grand to get a bit of canvas and go splash, 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 right? You pay somebody 10 grand to make that. It's all corrupt, right? So you have somebody value it at $10 million, right? And you can use that and then sell it out. Like, usually they'll do it with the art that's actually worth that kind of money. So they'll buy a $10 million painting and then they will sell it overseas, right? To tax dodge. When they create a painting that's like 10 grand or whatever, they put $1 million value on it. They'll then donate that to a museum or something, right? Some art exhibit. They'll donate it at a $1 million value, which means they can write off $1 million of tax as a donation off something that costs them 10 grand. So this is the kind of stuff that goes on in the world, really, guys. Just FYI, bit of fun information there for you. But yep, that's why modern art becomes so valuable. When it's just like really random trashy shit, is it's usually they're just trying to avoid paying money essentially. Susie bringing her, why is this jamming today? Oh no, we're good. We are going to replace the garage doors at some point as well. I have it's got 2 roller doors at the moment. I do have a big sectional single door I'm going to put on. So we'll do that. Again, we'll do it all live, guys. We'll do it all on stream. We're doing everything on stream. Well, that is fixing it, Mandy. You're trying to figure out how to fix that, but you're already actually there, dude. Again, you're as Gary Vee says, right? Don't wait for someday to be. Someday I'm going to be somebody. You're somebody now, bro. You're taking actions now. You've had the awareness now. You've taken the actions and got out of the relationship that was hurting you. You've already proven the last few days on here that all the things you said your partner was holding you back on being on top of and handling because they didn't believe in you. You've been doing this whole time. You've already done it, bro. You're not trying to figure it out. You're already doing it. Give yourself a little credit. You're being so hard on yourself, like you're not coping. Like seems like you're coping, dude. Seems like you got handled more than there's maybe a couple of people here that are running at the level you are, right? Who are in this channel every day, right? Yeah, you're top on the podium there, bro. You're running with the big dogs now, mate. So I don't get what the self-doubt is, mate. It's just the things you're thinking aren't real, right? You've got all this evidence now. You've got all this evidence from the past few years. Since the relationship ended, you've got all the evidence of this. Right? You feel me? Cool. Believe in yourself. The only person that has to believe in you is you. Period. Zero. Take it on you. Handle your shit. Cool. We good? Everybody Gucci? Yep. Yeah, just keep going. You're already doing the thing. It's not like you have to repeat more. You're already doing it. Just keep doing what you're doing and you're staying right where you need to be. You're good. You're already doing it, dude. And from there you can pursue other stuff. You got it? Yeah. You're already doing it, dude. You're already out here doing it. You're not trying to fix it. You've already fixed it, bro. The only thing I'll do is not step off. Just keep on. I'll be here. You'll be here. The other people will be here and back you, and we're good. Everybody wins. And unlike all the rest of the world, all this chaos, all this shit, we can actually achieve something here, right? Feel me? You feel me? I know it. I know it. I know we're good. I'm not going to do too much more down here, guys. I'm going to get this stuff moved and rip a bit of this up. This other board in the corner here I can't take out right now. I'll get out a jack and a bar and stuff, but we'll mess with that tomorrow. Because I think I might have to work a bit of it from outside and screw a bracket on, all that shit. So I'll work something out. Yeah. Yeah, just keep on going, mate. You got it. You've already made it. You've not made one wrong move yet, Mandy. So you're doing good, mate. Don't be so fucking hard on yourself. Talk to yourself like a friend. You're trying to help. You're a friend with your problems, right? How would you talk to them? Talk to yourself that way. Talk to yourself like a friend. You're trying to help. Don't talk to yourself like, oh man, I'm this, I'm that. No. Love yourself, mate. That's what self-love is. That's where it all starts. It's all within. Just like me with this stuff, man. It's only repetitions and the job will be done. All I have to do is keep doing one thing, another thing, another thing. And with trolls and that laughing in my face, it doesn't matter. Because I already know I've won. I just keep going. Just keep going. You don't completely burn yourself out, but you just, day by day, just keep the wheel turning. It doesn't have to be like grind every day. It needs to be just a consistent flow, Hell yeah. Take my struggles very seriously. Getting the professional help was a huge step too. They gave me some fantastic tools to deal with. This regulation, which is my lifetime huge issue. Yeah, same here, mate. Love having you around, Mandy. It's a privilege. Thank you for always being here, mate. Thank you to all of you. Thank you to all of you as well, of course. But, you guys make it what it is. Channel is nothing without its viewership, so I do appreciate it, guys. The channel's been, taken off a bit slowly, but met some great people, and I wouldn't have it any other way, man. I'd rather that than 500 people watching and it's all just I'm making bullshit, right? Shows we're making something of value here, something that's actually helpful to the world. So I do appreciate it, guys. Like it. So you guys help keep me going, right? By doing this, by turning up and showing your progress. It's all full circle, right? Beautiful thing, mate. Beautiful thing. Oh, we're almost there with tearing up this old floor. Last section I got to tear up. Then we got to build this area, and we got to build the worst area to build is still to come, up the back under that red car. So that red car is up in the air. We have to build a floor under it and get all the parts, bin shelves that have collapsed off there. Clear it all out. So I'll have to get down here a bit more developed first. You'll see. There's a plan in the head. I may do a stream tomorrow with some, or even late tonight, I might do a stream that's 3D editing. Would you guys be interested in that? It's basically like a house design software where I will draw up the garage and we can discuss where cars are placed and where shelves go and why I'm doing things that way, and we can work through the ideas if you guys want to kick it for that. But I mean, it'll probably be a few hours of it. We might actually have to do a few streams of that because it'll take me a bit to draw the shed. So I can stream the scratch of getting it, provided I can live stream the app, provided I can screen share it on my phone. I need to check that, that's all. It shouldn't be an issue, I don't think. But I mean, do I sit there and draw up the whole box and dimensions first, then go live to fit it out, or do you want to see the whole design of how to use the software from the start? Because I drafted it up years ago on my old phone, so I know how to use the software. It's just I'll be a bit rusty at it. But yeah, then you can put a gym in, you can put cars in, you can put motorbikes in, benches, cupboards, all this stuff, right? Wall colours, wall patterns. So I do kind of want to do that. I mean, I could just churn it through AI, but AI is not really going to give me what I want at the end of the day. Whereas this software, you can walk through the space and that, right? How do you compare NZ with Oz? I don't know what you mean. I don't. I live in New Zealand, so yeah, it's another country. So apparently the money's a lot better in Aussie, but also you pay a lot more for rents and stuff. It depends where you are, right, in the cities and this and that and whatever. Frankly, I don't know enough about it I haven't looked into it enough to have a valuable opinion on that, to be honest. So yeah. Personally, I don't think I'd live over there just as all the snakes and blooming snakes and spiders and that and whatever. Whereas New Zealand, you have none of all the things, all the animals that are dangerous in Australia. Every single one of them we don't have in New Zealand. There's no snakes, there's no alligators, there's no crocodiles. There's, it's like I wouldn't live in parts of America, where you go out for a hike and there's bears and mountain lions and shit. It's New Zealand doesn't like that, right? It's a pretty basically a predator-free country, apart from stoked steal eggs off Kiwis and whatever, right? So we do. All right. Infamous. I'll do a stream on that. I don't know when to do it. I'll probably depends what time it is for you guys, because for me it's 7 something at night, probably 6, 7. As they say, 6:11. 6:11. So if I do a stream doing the garage editing stuff, you guys will be able to hear me, but I don't think you can see me on camera, like when I do the snake game stuff. But yeah, I mean, I can use this 3D software on my phone. We'll design up the garage and all the shelving and car placements and stuff. We can do that, but it would be in another freckle past how many hairs? 3 freckles. For another 2 or 3 hours, guys. If Susie goes to sleep and I can't sleep, we'll edit it. Otherwise, I might do it as a daytime stream tomorrow. We'll see how we get on. But again, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself and be putting a whole heap of time at planning out the garage when the focus is building the floor, right? So there's that dynamic to it also. Am I even going to be able to get that board out of there now? Maybe. Why is that so? Huh? Oh, it's another board I left laying there. Okay. I think I understand what's happening now. It's alright. I thought I was having a moment. My brain was melting. Looking like a lot nicer day by day. Yeah, cheers, bro. Just got the whole workshop done. The workshop corner. Cleared all that out. As you can see, it's come at a cost of chaos in here. I moved all the workbenches out and stuff earlier today, so the workbench is just behind there. So we're full. We're deep in it at the moment, guys. We're deep in it. Yeah, we're gonna ditch that timber workbench. I'm gonna build all new long full wall workbenches with all the pegboards above and stuff. That one's a bit deep. Actually takes up too much of the room. I need for a workbench. So we might put it elsewhere in the room. We'll see how we get on. We'll see how it all goes. All pans out. Get the race chassis there and stuff. Just a quick hello as I head to bed. I see you're making progress. Nice work. Thank you very much, Mark and Mark. Thank you for coming by, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're getting there. I'm just taking up the last of the old floor right now. Yeah, we'll be back to the usual program tomorrow of concreting. Let's see if I can sit you guys here somewhere. Sorry, I'm really running it. The tripod's about tripod spread's 3 legs about that wide, and I'm running out of places to put it. And I'm trying, chat. I'm trying. I'm getting there. So obviously I'm going to leave the board stuff on the walls, but we're going to build all new workbenches and stuff. There's plenty to do. As I say, I've got enough work to do on here to like make this show like the Truman Show for them, you know. It's like the Truman Show, except you don't see me sleeping. But we're live basically whenever I'm working away at stuff. Sometimes I work on stuff on my own, but for the most part I'm trying to do, at the moment we're doing about 5-6 hours on live at a time. Probably going to build it up to 10, 12, so you guys can just pop them whenever, and so things get busier and that, right? But yeah, keep at it, nearly there, a couple more things here. Lock these boards. So this is sort of my one more task I set myself for tonight, right? It's just like, okay, well, this is what I talk about here, right? I don't want to come down here, I don't want to do this right now. I'm not motivated, I'm burping all the time, I feel like shit. I'm tired, but I'm just going to get that little bit more, and that's all it is, right? That little bit more each day. And it'll all work out. I don't know if this one is going to be able to be pulled out from under here, but I'll try real quick. Might be pretty tucked under, I don't want to knock rid of that windscreen or anything either. We're good. Really have anywhere to put this board right now. Hold still, would you? I gotta put something here. Hang on. Yeah, discipline goes a long way, yeah, man. Extra 10 minutes a day, even, right? Makes all the difference, bud. So stop that self-doubt, stop that overthinking, stop that feeling of like you're not doing enough, you know? That's it, man. So it's not much, right? You don't have to hard grind, you know, lock in and, you know. I'm going to do some shorts about that, but I mean, it's true to an extent. You got to lock in and focus, but and you got to work when you're tired. But there is times, you know, you got to rest and be kind to yourself, of course. You don't just drive yourself into the dirt. You step into the dirt and pull out steel beams. I put up a new short. Usually after the daytime stream, guys, within like an hour, I'll put up a new short. So I'll put a couple up just before. If you want to check those out, if you want to head over to the channel, you can check them out. Throw them a like and pop if you like. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the like if you haven't. I got 19 likes on my end. If we can round that off to 20, I'd be very pleased and grateful. And then the algorithm gods will shine upon me. That's probably the last thing we can get out. This timber was screwed down somewhere. Oh no, it's pinned under the corner of that. That's right. I can't take out that last board till tomorrow. Have to re-engineer something. that. I just spotted the scissor jack under there. So I propped it up on. That's so bad, dude. Just so bad. Just so bad. This is what the workshop floor was built on, with all the workbenches, tools, everything on it. This is scissor jack. Hey man, I made it work, bro. But yeah, the whole floor was held up on a scissor jack and a prayer. It did the job for a couple of years. Sort of. Buy the property. No, it's not my land. That's why I'm not doing a concrete floor. So I'm building this here, but it's all designed to be taken apart someday. Move it onto my own land when I have some. So this is a sort of a base on some leased land for now. I'm able to do this. Put up a farm shed and da 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 da. Know your laws, etc. No, that's good from all the rain we just had. That's nice. Real nice. I will leave one on that end as well, just sort of holds all this together. I got to put a jack under there tomorrow. Just jack up the shed a bit. That's all. And we'll fix it. We'll sort it. But I'm almost done for tonight, guys. We'll have a chat inside after. I was leaving that one. I'll take this one. And we'll build this all back up tomorrow, but it's just the beams are going to go the other way. We've got to concrete it all in, all that. I've been done with the rest of the garage already. Right. That's us for tonight. Let's head inside. It's another extra 45 minutes we've done there. 45 minutes extra work to finish off the day. So we got the workshop floor torn out now. Obviously this is where the workbench was with the drill, and the toolbox was there and all that, right? We had all the shelving on there, so we've torn up all this. We've already rebuilt this floor out as far as there. We've done the whole rest of the garage apart from under that car. We've got all this to now go through over the next couple of weeks. And build shelves and sift through and throw out and put away and whatever. Paint up walls and all sorts going on. So that'll be fun. That'll be fun. Alright, get me the hell out of here. Get me out of here. One moment, guys, let's get the lights. We'll sit inside, have a chat inside for a moment. Or we'll do half an hour chat or something. We'll see how we go. But I'm done with this shit for today. Oh, mate. I'm not gonna burn myself out extra. And I can't really anymore. Hang on. I just gotta check this, guys, because I moved the internet and stuff with Starlink and shit. As long as it rains. If it rains, it doesn't get wet. Good. Obviously. Yeah, miserable cold winter weather, man. Winter weather, guys. Miserable cold winter weather. We're going to put some of this on the wall. We're going to put like red backlights behind it, so it's got grooves in it. The slat will hook, so I think we'll backlight that. We'll do those along one wall in the garage. That one we're going to put in the garage and strip out, I think. We'll strip that one for parts. This one I've got to pull the gearbox out of the Land Cruiser. Yeah. Got the cabin project to do as well. We got like 20 cars here to build and stuff on the channel, right? So as you guys know, there's always something to do. The house project lately I haven't been working at because I'm just locked in on the garage task. That's the house, cabin, whatever. That's a fence section that usually goes up here, but I'm wrapping it at the moment so I can put that back up. There we go, hang on. Back into the caravan of them. Hello doggies. Hello puppies. Hello pup. Hi. Alright, well, that's all the old floor torn up, apart from, one little corner we'll do in the morning. I'll just go jack up that corner of the shed, that's all. Thank you, love. Oh, the best part of it, after you've earned that extra bit of work, is, get the boots off. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's so good. Alright, we're good. We're good. Oh, yuck. Alright.
Good job.
Yep, now haven't got a million grubby hands. I can put this back on finally. I haven't been wearing it lately and I keep meaning to wear it. Right, how are we all going? Right, so now what are we going to talk about, chat? What's going on? Oh, my guts are still sore from all the blooming. I'm bloated up. All that blooming fruit juice. As much as I love that fruit juice this year, a bit much of it. Speaking of which, I've been a good boy with it today. Oh, I had some of the probio mango one as well. It's probably going to make me my guts a bit funny usually. Because I usually have this one. But yeah, just drinking too much of it, too much sugar. Having it all at once. I've been watering it down and stuff, right? And this probio mango version with active probiotics and stuff. And yeah, I've been having these because they're cheaper than energy drinks. But it's just when I end up sculling down 2 of them a day when I'm busy doing stuff, it's like a horrific amount of natural sugar. It's got nothing added to it. But hey, Sean, how are you, bro? Good to see you, mate. Staying hydrated. Yeah. Well, I was staying hydrated with just juice, essentially. Not enough water coming in, too much sugar. That's why I was burping on stream the other night. The other reason behind that is from stopping vaping is the other theory. It's a real common thing. So I'm feeling better, right? Just hanging out with Emma. Nice, bro. Nice. You coming to NZ for your You coming to NZ, Sean, for your honeymoon, mate? Get you on the old luge, mate. I'll meet you in Rotorua or something, mate. We'll hit the luge. Race you. Cereal causes from that dehydration, one of the main ones. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've just been, you know me, ADHD and getting into workflow, right? Getting really locked in and focused. Forget to eat, forget to drink. Emma's really good at skiing. Oh, interesting. Okay. In Australia, because there are places that snow in Australia, right? There are actually places where you can go skiing. I didn't know. I'm sure I heard that years ago. Yeah. Hope we're all well. Hey, dog. Can you go on your bed now? No, you need to go on your bed, puppy. New Zealand's way better. Yeah, is that a general admission that New Zealand is way better than Australia, Sean? Or I assume that is a comment on New Zealand is way better for skiing and snowboarding. For snow, right? Do I need to retrim the hair a bit, guys? The cowlick looks a bit long. The cowlick looks a bit long. I did my best. Yeah, it looks a bit long here, isn't it? I don't know. Ah, well. It'll grow alright in a week. I don't mind. It's not like I leave the bloody house with my motorbike broken. Yeah. Oh, well, we go out. We get the odd bit of takeaways or something. But yeah, I'm pretty much always home, to be honest. Very handsome, Cyrus. Thank you, mate. Good to see you change your profile picture there, Cyrus. I do appreciate that, my friend. Do appreciate that, mate. See, I noticed. Cyrus used to have a profile picture with some early 1940s themed symbols. Yeah, it's not a... Yeah, so I appreciate you changing it, bro. We've got to turn over a new leaf for you, mate. We've got to try and now you've come in here and I've shaved my head like this, eh? And now you're saying I'm handsome. Fuck. Can't comment on all of this. Anyway. How's everybody's week been? We're hitting the weekend now. Everybody had a good week or something good coming up on the weekend? What do we got to talk about, chat? What's good? Who's got some good news? We like positive news here. We like self-improvement and things. What's some good news for us? Heidi, off. My outcome's a white knight. Oh, yeah. Grow one, suddenly the other buzz. Susie walked in right as I'd done that. I'd shaved just this side of my head all the way up over the middle, and I left this side like this long. And I'm like, should I go live like this? And she's like, you can if you want. And I was like, oh, don't I? I was like, no, I'll just finish my haircut. But I was going to do it. I was going to come on live with one side of my hair like that long and the other side shaved for a laugh. Might do it next time. I don't care. But I was kind of like, oh, it kind of makes it a bit too piss take of a channel, you know, like we are actually trying to help people. Like, I like to have a laugh, but at the same time, the main message of the channel is to help people take control of their own lives, right? And day by day, just try and build the lives we want, you know? It's a hard world, man. It's a hard world. A lot of people are struggling, and I just want to see if I can help, you know, that's all. Spending a good time with your grandma, been a real blessing. She's also been liking it. See, Cyrus, isn't that so much better than coming in like with it, you know? This is good, mate. I love to hear it, bro. Very important, man. Something I heard recently like that was, you know, if you only see a family member at Christmas, and say your mother or father is getting old, and you only see them at Christmas, it's not that you've got 5 more years with them around or something. It's you got 5 more days. You're going to see your parent maybe 5 more times or something, right? That resonates with me, you know. I'm trying to get on to spending more time with my parents. At the same time, it's finding that balance and not feeling that guilt that I'm working at my own life, right, and building my own path here. So, you know, they understand. But, you know, I would like to hang out with them more. They're just pretty far away these days. My mother's, you know, 3-hour drive away, so here's what it is. Got an interview for a second job as a waiter, so fingers crossed. Wicked, bro. Nice. Jobs like that are really good for networking and stuff as well. A lot of people won't go like an entry level job, just because it's like it seems like a dead end, like retail over a counter or something. But the thing is like, I don't know who it was in chat here a while ago. Was they were a bit about a job they could get at Starbucks, and I was like, well, you're going to meet like, and they hope for something better than that. And I said, well, you're going to meet all the businessmen and stuff coming in that are working in there. Like, rather than approach that job as like, you've got to be at the job you take anyway, right? Whether you like it or not, you've signed up for it. You've made the deal, right? So you might as well approach it positively and deal with those customers better. And then, you know, you're going to get out of there because one customer's going to go, hey man, you want to come work for me? You know, like that happens all the time. Like the best staff in a cafe or something are always snatched up by somebody who comes into that business and goes, I like dealing with this person. And then they know somebody looking for, some businessman comes in, you serve him every day, whatever, and then somebody he knows is, you know, hiring, and he goes, hey, come in and meet this dude, you know. Happens all the time. So yeah, it's just it's a great way to network in, right? Not sure who that is, Muzami. I haven't heard of them, sorry. Is your wife talk on your lives too? She's very beautiful. Oh, she's not my wife yet, but she will be. Will be one day. One day we'll have to do something about that. That's Susie. You want to say hello to the people? He asked if you talk on lives. That's what you'll get. You get hello. She's a shy country girl, mate. So you know, I try and respect it. You know, she doesn't mind being in the background and being there a bit, but yeah, she doesn't really jump into the conversation as such. Maybe someday, you know. But that's her choice, right? That's up to her. I'm not gonna pressure her into it or anything. But she understands, like, as I've said, I could be in the garage and do these chats and stuff, but she's okay with me doing this, and she doesn't mind being on camera a bit. She's just not the direct-to-camera type. She'll talk in the background when she's cooking and stuff. You'll hear her. She does get involved in the conversation, but yeah. She's taking some time off work at the moment. Hasn't had any time off work in a couple of years, so she's just taking a couple of weeks to just chill and reset. And unfortunately, it's raining the whole time, but it's good. She's getting some rest, so... Well, I don't know. She's getting some rest, but she has to tolerate being around me. Can you imagine what this poor woman goes through living with me? I'm sure the trolls are going to jump up and be like, "Oh, she's crazy." People always have something to say, man. You know what I mean? We get it in here occasionally. That's all right. I'm older, you know. Now I equate my time versus money coming in, take into account how many years I might have left. You know, still got to make enough to survive. That's it, Ben. Try and make the most of the years, right? Don't pressure yourself though. You know, you don't need to be like I have a pressure from looking at how many years I have left by framing it in that way. I frame it, right? That like I'm nearly 40. Say I live till 70. I've got 30 years left. Well, that's not 30 years. That's 30 summers, right? It's you eliminate the sleep out of that. You eliminate the rainy days and stuff, and and sleep. You know, you take sleep out of it. Time to eat, groceries, chores, all the stuff. How much life do you actually have left amidst that? And it's like, okay, well, if I've got 30 more years left on Earth, I've got, you know, get out in summer, 5 or 10 times on the bike, is that sufficient? 30 more summers, life's gone, It's a good way to think about it. It's a dark way to think about it, but it gives it that value, right? Where you go, hey, I need to stop wasting my time doom scrolling and shit. You know, I need to stop looking at everybody else's life, because as much as like a house is now out of reach for most people, right? And we don't get what we thought we'd get. Like when I was growing up, I was taught by my parents. Our parents only teach us what their parents taught them, right? And a bit of their own experience. Like our parents were raising themselves as well. Like that's why we were all sold on the white picket fence and whatever. And everyone goes to blame the boomers and everything for it. It's like, you know, they're just living. They were just living. Like there's some greedy ones, whatever. But people just passed on the information they had. The whole market's changed now, and most people's parents don't understand that what they could buy in the 70s, 80s, like you need 6 times the income now to buy it. And obviously that isn't viable. And like inflation adjusted, 600% more money is the cost of a house now, right? So, as the newer generations, we've got to decide, well, where are we heading with this? How are we going to, with the world being this way, we aim at different things. Do we go live in a van? Do we, you know, for me, that was get out of the city, get out to the country and start aiming at getting my own land out in the country and, you know, where it's remotely affordable, right, to have some kind of stability in that way. Iconox, you are the absolute perfect example of being distracted and wasting your life, man, which is everything we're talking about right now. You of all things to talk about, you're talking about like Katy Perry going to space. It's just you've fallen for just absolute rubbish, right? You're distracted by things that have been fed to you. It just doesn't matter to you, and you're gonna waste your time talking about it. Maybe you're a bot though. I don't know. We'll see. But either way, I can platform off it. I can explain that this is the wrong way to go, right? Because who gives a shit? Like, what matters to you? What some stranger on Instagram's doing, or some internet drama, or somebody's dog on Instagram, or whatever? Politics, you know, or is it your own life, your own friends, your own family? Go to bed. Hey, both of you, that's enough. Wait, stop it. I'm busy. Stop it. No, you can wait. You've been out. You can wait till the usual time. Thank you. Don't be rude. Sorry, guys. Both dogs getting wound up. There's a possum or something, haven't we? Oh, yeah, winding down a bit. I've been cutting back on them a lot. Gave me perspective. If you remember, sorry, Bean. I'm just catching up here, bro. And Kyle was talking about Trump as well. Again, you guys have nothing better to talk about than just rubbish. It's just a waste of your life. You got one life on Earth, man. The thing of value is time. That's what we're all fighting, man. It's not money. It's not talking about Donald Trump and shit. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Remember, share the chat is why I quit working in the hospital. Yeah, I remember, Roy. Gave you perspective. Yeah, that was an interesting conversation, bro, for sure. Yeah, gives you certainly some insight, man. Some perspective. Perspective is everything, right? Being able to step outside of yourself and view it through a different lens, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure, Infamous. Like it's a very different time, and that's the thing, is it's going to take a different approach for most people, right? Like back then, it was you went to college and you came out of college and you got a job in that industry. Now it's you go to college, you'll qualify, whatever. You know, there's 30 people from one university get dropped into the job market, and there's one job in the industry. Like everybody I know who went to university does not work in that industry. They worked in it for a few years, and then they got bored of it and got out of it and did something else, and now they've got 100 grand of debt, and that's every single one of them. There's nobody I know of 100+ people I knew back then when I was that age who were doing any of it. Time is the most precious thing we have, yet most of us exchange it for money on the hours we work. Yeah, you sell your time, right? You sell your time. And we talk about that sometimes on here as well, is about, you know, the people who are working a 9-to-5 job and they're not really, you're stuck in a loop, right? You're working your job and all you're doing is paying rent to somebody. You're in a flat, you're living with like 4 to 6 people. Like this is what I used to do in the city. Living with 4 to 6 people. I had a $3,000 motorbike. You know, I could afford gas to go to work and go out on it, you know, go out on the weekends and put $50 of gas in the bike. But as far as work and bills and everything, I wasn't able to ever go anywhere. I couldn't expand out. I couldn't save money. I could save maybe $100 a week or something. And that's where it got to the point where, like, you can go do other things. Like, if you're doing that and you're stuck in that loop and you're just getting a bus to work, going to a job you hate, and all you're able to do is maintain and maybe buy some clothes or some video games or something, you can you can sell your car or whatever, or what, maybe it takes you 6 months to save up. You can go buy a van and go travel around America or something for the next 10 years and then go get another 9 to 5 job. Or what does it matter? If you're just paying somebody else's rent and you're only surviving, why are you going to sit there and keep doing it? Get a van, go travel, make money on the road. Find some farmer, put up a fence. Hey, you want some labour for a couple of days? Go to a community, go into that area, look at the community notice board, work wanted. Oh, yeah. Oh, people will put you up, man. They'll put you up, give you stay here for a few days. We'll feed you, or whatever. Park your van up, they don't mind. Like in New Zealand, when I worked the vineyards when I was 21, there were people in house buses, and the vineyard let them park their house bus in the vineyard because we were working pruning the vineyard. So you'd pull in the morning, and they're just literally, you're pulling in the morning like groggy-eyed, like going to work. They're sitting outside their house bus, man, just having a tea and a coffee and that, and they're all just chilling for the day, man. And we're all rolling in for work and bundling out, and they're just, we'd usually be there, and they just open the door, they're just having a cup of tea, and they'd come do their work and go back to their bus and jump in their other car and go off to the beach or whatever, right? Like, you can create the life you want, right? Ray Blue, we think alike. I appreciate that, Ray. Appreciate it, mate. Good to see you again. Severe burnout. If I didn't stop working, I'd be serious. It's like, yeah, for sure, man. Absolutely been there. That's exactly how everything became the way it did here, man. Just trying to burn myself out, trying to turn my life like the usual self-improvement way, the hard grind David Goggins type way, whereas now I understand the difference of neurodivergence, right, with autism, ADHD, trauma, all these things, right? It's a very different kind of self-improvement, which is where people struggle and give up as they try and do this mainstream normal person self-improvement. And it's like, well, I can't do this. I grind for 3 or 4 days and then I'm failing. And I every time I get up, I get myself on track for 3 days and something goes wrong and whatever, and I'm depressed in bed again, right? And I finally figured out how to break that loop. So that's what I'm on here to share, Starting a band called Street Riot. Nice, mate. Very cool. What kind of genre? Sounds like grungy, bro. I like it. I like it, John. Gonna get a van. Every band needs a van, right? Big van with, like, you need shag carpet in it. You need the long, like, shag carpet. I'm thinking, like, I see a Scooby-Doo van in my mind, right? Yeah, Ben. Yeah, we can do that, bro. Just same name on Instagram, bro. You can reach out to me, man. It's all good. I don't typically have much time to chat on there to people and whatever, right? I'm trying to stay off Instagram, but yeah, you can message me if you got questions, bro. We can run through it privately, man. That's all good. Happy to help, dude. You work through it, bro. It's all good. I was watching a video just before. Usually I don't. This is the kind of stuff I used to watch a lot of, and now I really try and avoid it. But occasionally I watch like 5-10 minutes of it, right? And it was a story about Wes Watson, who's like the toxic influencer, came out of prison. He was on like the Fresh and Fit podcast and that, telling everybody, they got small arms. He was abusive to everybody, right? It's just one of those toxic grifters, and he had Bugattis and all this. And, he's in jail again for all the stuff he's done, right? And it's just people were paying him thousands of dollars for courses and stuff, and they'd contact him and have a private one-on-one session, and people be like, oh, hey, man, I'm wondering how I do this, and he's just like, stop being a this, stop being a that, just swearing his head off at them like, you're an idiot, why can't, I'm looking how to improve my macros, and he's like, oh, just go look it up, blah, 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 like, don't be useless, like, just abusing them, right, when they've directly paid for his time, right? That guy makes millions of dollars off it, and I come on here and do it for free, and YouTube kind of shows me to 300 people a day. But well, as I say, it'll come in time. I'll just keep putting my reps in here, and we're having a good vibe. So yeah, at least I know I'm doing it the right way, right? Like I just do not want to be one of these grifters trying to sell courses and all this shit. Because when I was at rock bottom, depressed as hell, I didn't have any money. I couldn't have paid anybody. So I don't know. Same thing with the monetization on here. I can put it on within the next few days, but it's like, as long as it's helping, guys, it's all good. What else we got to talk about? We got 9 people here. We got nearly 30 likes. Got 27 on my end. If anybody hasn't hit the like, please do. Please show me some love. If there's anything I'm sort of saying that's resonating or helping you in some way, a like is free. You can double tap me on the forehead there. If you're not sure about me and don't like me yet, as always, I invite you. You can poke me in the eye. If you're not quite sure, you can be like, I'm not sure. I'll give me a couple of pokes in the eye instead. There we go. We've got a like out. There we go. And I poke myself in the eye really too. Oh, hang on. There's something in my eye. Oh, look, it's a finger. See that? It was a finger all along. You like that one? It's it's from Dad's Army. That's from Dad's Army, that joke. It's a very old joke. Good old British comedy. If you're into your old British comedies, look up a show called Dad's Army. Dad's Army. Another British comedy would be The Young Ones. The Young Ones is a brilliant show, man. It's about sort of the struggle of broke guys in their early 20s, like flatting, living together, and having no money and holes in the floor and dire situations. Just old sort of slapstick British comedy, right? Dad's Army, yeah. You stupid. The main line I remember from Dad's Army was there's the they're out on patrol or whatever, and the senior army officer says to the young guy, "Go use that public telephone box and call." And the young guy goes, "My mother said not to use public telephone boxes, sir. She said it's unhygienic." "You stupid boy!" And he smacks him over the head. This is what my dad always used to me growing up. Every time after seeing that, every time we'd, I don't know if this is a trauma dump. Every time after we saw that together, I'd make a mistake in the garage or something. He'd be like, "You stupid boy," and crack me over the head. So it probably explains a lot. It was all in good fun. Only twitch sometimes. Open all hours. Oh, that's it does ring a bell. I just can't remember it. Why does that ring a bell? Was that from Dad's Army or is that something else? I also always liked Mrs. Bucket. I can't remember the name of the show, but they'd always call her Mrs. Bucket, and she's like, no, it's pronounced Bouquet, the Bouquet residence. These old shows, man, they used to put them on TV, like at crazy hours in New Zealand back in the early 2000s and that. Ronnie Barker, three Ronnies. Four candles. GDST, how are you, bro? David Jason? I remember Ronnie Barker, that was the 3 Ronnies, wasn't it? I just remember, 4 candles. You go, and he's like, "You're having me on in the hardware store." GDST, I assume you mean a Skyline GTST, bro. And is the Fett meant to be like Boba Fett? Explain your name to me, bro. I'm curious, GTST. How's it going, dude? A place on Earth that I'd like to visit. Place that is a go-to place in your mind, but I haven't been yet. The Nürburgring in Germany, the racetrack. I want to get round there, mate. I've done thousands of laps on that in video games. There's a part of me that wants to let go, like, whatever, video game session. But I would quite like to get over there someday and give it a good go. Another place would be, I'd like to ride my motorbike around Laguna Seca, or a motorbike, a proper race bike around Laguna Seca track. Definitely the run down there into turn 1 and the corkscrew is definitely a high ticket for me. 32. YouTube added the rest. Oh, yeah, all good, bro. Where are you from, man? Where are you from? I have a whole heap of 300 ZXs and stuff, bro. It's, that's what we mostly do on here is like car mechanic stuff, bro, down in the garage. So we're just having a chat at the moment. I'm not sure if you've been here before. I don't recognise the name. I'm sorry. You're Kiwi? Oh, wicked, bro. Yeah, up Northland here, man. Northland. Where are you from, dude? Oh, well, you said Kiwi. That'll do. So, yeah, man, just working away at some cars and that. And try and inspire some people to just, improve their lives, build their lives day by day. Try and make things better, Hey, that's the vibe, man. Yeah. Hey, hola, Lizzie. How are you, love? Good to see you, mate. How's old boy getting on with his shattered up foot? Yep, I do cars. Yeah. I'm into my cars and bikes and all that, bro. So yeah, it's like at the moment we've been these streams have been like body double streams. Like, oh, it's you. Oh, sweet, bro. Yeah, rad. He's on the middies account. Eddie, yeah, mate. Good to see you, bro. Age of Empires. I've seen it, but I tried to always avoid games like that. I'm just like I lost a lot of time to Minecraft and stuff. That's what ended up putting me off video games, man. Was as much as I love them, it's like you're building something that's not, like all my video games, bro. Like the account's still there, but like it's all like the amount of hours I put into Forza Motorsport 4. Like I don't have the save anymore. I don't have all those things I built, right? Um, there is another way to look at it in life. You lose everything you gather, right? But I like real things, bro. I'm not in a materialistic way, but I like to achieve stuff in the real world, right? Not in the digital. Scrolling. Seen you once before. Oh yeah, awesome, bro. Awesome, man. Yeah. We just do a bit of everything on here, bro. But yeah, the core mission is to help people build their own lives, man. All the distractions of politics and that, and wars and fuel prices and this, or same with social media, right? Just endless information on what everybody else is doing, and we end up having no time to actually pursue what we want to pursue, right? And be out what we're doing. So it's about returning to that. And that's where you start to alleviate that lack of motivation, procrastination, and stuff, right? Sorry, bro. I'll turn off chat translation because it's apparently saying llama. Hang on. It's converting what you're saying to llama because chat translation does not work. If you just say that last message again, bro. Llama. Is that a content creator? I just wasn't sure. I translated that message so it says llama, but I just don't know if that's what you actually wrote, bro. It might have changed it, so I turned off the translation. If you want to try that again. Yeah, trying my best, Daddy. Trying my best, bro. Just just that little bit extra each day. Like we only spent like half an hour of the stream down in the garage tearing up the floor, but it's just that bit extra. I'm tired. I don't feel like doing it. It's just that bit more. Spiritual leader. Oh, do you mean Dalai Lama? The Dalai Lama. Is that Buddhism? I'm not sure. I think it is, isn't it? I don't know. I don't get involved with all that. Every second helps you for sure. It's all just exactly, bro. An extra 10 minutes here, extra 5 minutes, right? That's how you get just that little bit, right? That's what I mean is that's what I talk about here. Like it doesn't have to be hard grind to turn your life around. It doesn't have to be grind season. Like I'm going to turn my life around overnight. It's getting off your phone for 10 minutes here. Go spend another hour on your phone again. Whatever, if that's where you're at, but it's a 5 or 10 minutes at something that's going to move the needle forward, makes all that difference. And then after you've done that, a couple hours later, you do another 10 minutes, and it's just you keep farming that and gamify that to meet yourself where you're at. If you can only do 10 minutes, you can only do 10 minutes. There's no problem with it. Like you're not going to move beyond that until you cross that bridge, right? If you don't change it, you're going to end up in that pocket forever. So, it's just a choice, right? It's a choice to go. The negativity has never served me. The task paralysis, right? Because that's what I get caught in, overthinking and task paralysis, right? Avoiding doing it. Just like I really want to do the thing, but I can't get myself to do the thing no matter what I do. And now I've figured it out. And it's tell the brain your thoughts are not who you are. Whatever you're thinking, that narrative in your head, that noise, that chatter, that subconscious, it's everybody who's ever doubted you. It's your own voice when you were younger doubting you. If you listen to the language of it, you can hear, sometimes you'll hear a really simple sentence like, I'm scared to do that, whatever. And if you actually listen to it, the language is so simple and the tone is that of you when you were 8 or 10 years old. You were a scared little boy, but you're still operating on that system. Those thoughts, they're not the thoughts that you're having now in your head. It's not you today trying to direct you and tell you what to do. It's 10-year-old you being a scared little boy, scared to do something. And if you can listen to the language and like imagine the tone it's been spoken in, and you'll realize suddenly that was me when I was 10, man. That was me when I was 15, or this situation happened, this trauma happened, right? And it was things people said to me when that thing that really hurt me happened, right? But that's not who you are now. That's just the chatter in the skull. So when you get stuck and all that overthinking and stuff, I literally tell it, shut up, we're not going there because I know that's just not going to serve me. I'm just going to hurt myself doing that. So I'm going to redirect it and go, I'm just going to go put 5 minutes or something. I don't have to go solve a whole problem. It might be a task that needs, like the garage, right? Garage needs hundreds of hours, but 10 minutes at a time, those hundreds of hours are going to do themselves. And it's not a strain through, it's so difficult effort. It's spend 10 minutes. If I'm not that into it, I'll walk away from it and do something else. I don't have to be that draconian on myself. I don't have to be that hard on myself. I don't have to be that rigid, right? You can, you've got to be kind to yourself. You can't just slave drive yourself and crack the whip on yourself and expect that your body's going to respond and be like, oh yeah, this is great, I'm loving this, right? You've got to dribble in some rewards. You got to, if you work hard all day, go out and get yourself some damn takeaways or something, go get yourself a pizza or a butter chicken if you're really pushing it, At the moment, I'm not really allowing myself that. I'm allowing myself other things, but I am trying to save money and stuff because there's so much money needed at the moment. And the main thing I can do to do that is completely reset the garage, rebuild the floor, get all the shelving done, actually get things put away so I can operate in that space better and clear out some stuff. So that's what we're focused on this month, is resetting it, because I really, really need to get cars done, and I could only build one at a time, and I couldn't even roll a jack on the floor because the floor was uneven and not strong enough and all this shit, right? So we're resolving all of that. It's created an absolute nuke of a situation across the garage of car parts and tools and shit, but it'll work out, mate. Back on yours now, bro. Thank you, Ola. I appreciate you, bro. We've had over 30 likes now, I think, thanks to you being there on both accounts, Ola, so appreciate it, man. Have to write down a list of goals to accomplish or get stuck in that task for us. Yep, that's it, bro. Making a list is crucial, bro. On paper, right? If you put things into a phone, it doesn't create the same connection between the mind and what you're writing. If you just tap it into a phone, there's a human brain connection between the actual gestures of writing it out and actually putting it on paper in front of you. That's why people carve things into stone and put things on cave wall paintings and stuff, right? It's the way in which humans communicate, right? You need that motion. Tapping into a phone or whatever and having it, I've got it in my notes, is just not the same. So yeah, having the book. That's the best thing about writing the task down as well, is it takes it all out of your head, right? So all the chatter in the skull, every time you think, if you haven't got your tasks written down, or you've got whatever situation to deal with, if it's all just smashing around in your head, every time you want to do a task, you've got to be like, oh, which one do I prioritize? What is it I had to do? And you've got to reshuffle the whole deck of cards from scratch all over again. If you write it down in a book, it's like, man, what task can I do next? Rather than thinking it all, you can go, what task do I do next? And you can look at a visual written down. It's right in front of you. And then you can just pick. So you've taken away all that friction. You've reduced the barrier between you and the activity, right? So that makes all the difference. Now, as well, Jordan Peterson talked at length about this, right? The other thing is put rewards into your task list as well. So don't just make a task list. The other thing with task paralysis is you don't want a task list that's just 10 things you have to do. Because who the hell wants to look at that bit of paper and go, right? So put some rewards in. So you can have one side can be tasks, other side can be rewards, and you go, when I do this task, I get this reward. When I do this task, I get this reward. You do a really big task, oh, hey, I'm going to go get myself some takeaways for dinner, or whatever, right? So you can structure that how you wish, but the biggest mistake people do, Zed, bed, oi. The biggest mistake people make with task lists is, even when they put the rewards in, again, Jordan Peterson talked about this, so I'll pass the information on, right? If you go, I'm going to do these 2 easy things, and then I'm going to reward myself and go play video games for 15 minutes. If you do not give yourself that reward and go, hey, I've done these 2 tasks, I'll skip the video games for now, I'll do that later, and then you go and do 4 or 5 more tasks, and then you just end up going to bed, and you'd offered yourself 3 rewards there. Your brain has got you to do all those tasks. It's like, if I do these tasks, you're going to give me rewards. I've got to earn them. Okay, I understand that. And then you've basically dragged yourself up. You've done all the work. And your brain's going, well, where's all my rewards? And you're like, oh, no, we're getting so much done. Here, let's make more tasks for tomorrow. We're on such a good roll here. But your brain, after 3 days, goes, well, screw you, bro. You keep promising me I'm going to get rewards for all this work, and you're not giving me anything. And you might have the last 20 years of evidence of your life. You've been doing that to yourself. So it's going to take time to overcome. So that's why you start off 5-10-minute tasks, reward yourself a lot. And it sounds like pathetic or weak or whatever, but that's where you're at with it, and that's fine. And you can build on that, right? Discuss if you wish. You're the only troll that's made me laugh all week. That was really good. You got Susie with it too. Sorry to hear about that, mate. Fuck. Admittedly, that is my kind of humour. There was a hell of a timing, man, right as I'm finishing such a deep topic. We're talking, yep. Go through all that, and I say, let's discuss, and we get back that comment. Fuck's sake. Hey, Ola, I've got a spare router here. Do you want me to send you? I've got a router, bro, that I run all my stuff on. I've got a bunch of spare ones, bro, and it'll give you really good range. Would you like me to send you one, mate? Or I can just, you could buy one locally, bro. They're about like 30 quid, bro. Honestly, it probably cost me more to freight the damn thing. But yeah, Ola, if you can reach out to me, bro, through Instagram, through the Planet Pickers or whatever, bro. I think I have some pretty good solutions for your internet situation. I just need to sort of discuss it with you a bit more, but I think we can resolve it, bro. I think we can resolve that. Just, yeah. Sweet, bro. Yeah. I'll chat to you after this, bro. We'll have a call or something, bro, because, you know, me and you, we both talk at Mac 6.fuck, so a text message conversation just ain't ever going to cut it. We need the hyperspeed highway, you know. Got your attention. Hope everybody's been liking my new shorts. I've been putting a lot of time into, like, I do like a base edit with them and get a thing that's the right message, but I'm like changing all the fonts up and zooming the clips, doing all these effects and adding, you know, leaving in all the clip sound. I'm doing a lot there, guys. So I hope you like them. Go to bed. I'm going to be done off here soon, dog, but you can wait. Do you mind letting them out, please, love, before they lose their little minds? It's only 7. Why? Really? I probably just want a blooming possum or something. Alright. I'm not going to say any words towards it, dogs. Your mother's going to look after you. You wait for it. Let her out. She's getting better at it over time. She is starting to chill out. But yeah, a German Shepherd is a lot of work. Like, my pit bull, man, has been real chill. As my first dog, everyone was like, oh, don't get a German Shepherd, get a pit bull first. And in some ways, I'm glad I did that. But my boy is so much more chill. The German Shepherd's just like, oh, like this. She just always wants to work. Like, you know, they're just right on you. They're very full on, mate. This dog sounds like Semi's reversing. Yeah. Yep, it's Heidi just whining away. All whining, no dining. I gotta say, I think I do look a lot sharper on here with the haircut, eh, guys? With the, I don't look so blimmin'. I look like somebody owns me. I do have to clean up my cowlick here. See, it's a bit long, you see? We'll have to trim that up tomorrow. That's alright. Yeah, and I'm not that fussy. I'm a blimmin' rural man in a shed. You do great. Oh, thanks, mate. So you was doing some action on here the other day. Did you see my Team Ola impression? Did you see my Team Ola impression there of you, Eddie? I hope you like that one of me short, mate. I did a short on accents that we did on here on one of these chats. Yeah, you must have seen that one. Shall I do it again? All right. I'm gonna have to do my best Addy impression. You might want to get your screen record on for this one, Addy. We'll try to do my best. All right. I'll try to do my best. So I've been running all these businesses, yeah. And what you got to understand, yeah, is you just got to stay focused. You've got to stay focused. Get in there. Got to. It's all in the mind. You got to sort it out. You know. You got to sort it out. Team Ola. Like and subscribe. Yeah, that's it. There you go. You like that one? There you go. That's the best Team Ola I can do at the moment. What else can I do? I can do Jesse Pollock. You know. What up, chat? How's it going, chat? I'm making some weights with Home Depot buckets and concrete because I'm trying to be like the African streamers, and I'm going to go to military events and wear dog tags, even though I was a prisoner, not actually in the military. And yeah, all right, guys. All right, guys. Yeah. There's a bit of everything on old YouTube, eh? Everybody wants your bloody money on here, don't they? I'm just fucking trying to help people. But yeah, we're doing the Australian accent, and people seem to like the Australian accent. They wonder if we've been fighting any kangaroos or crocodiles or playing any didgeridoo, all these things. Yeah, no. See, Ola will appreciate that reference. Nobody ever gets that reference. Andy, how'd you get up the tree? I fell. See, you'll know the bloody reference. Nobody else bloody ever gets it. You'll know it. If you don't know it, I'm just gonna surrender. The show was Little Britain. Yeah, Matt Lucid. That's right. Yeah. It's not so much getting him into the pool that's a kerfuffle. It's more getting him out of the pool. It's like he's already doing like backstrokes and freaking. That was a brilliant show, man. I want that one. Yep. Yeah, we've been doing more and more of the accents lately for a laugh, mate. Been having when we have these nighttime yarns after the work's done, we shoot the shit for a while. We go full ADHD mode. Yep. But I mean, I know you have dreams of wealth there, Ola, but you know, I didn't think you'd try to run yourself over with a Porsche. I know you're trying to get like close to the money and closer to your dreams, bro, but like you're meant to be in the Porsche, not under it, bro. I'm just gonna cover that while we're here, lad. Slow down, mate. Slow the fuck down, would you? Little Britain, yeah. What's that?
Water that down.
Yeah, it might be a good idea before I have too much of it. Ginger, it's good, man. That lemon honey ginger. I don't know if you got that in the UK, Ola, but part of my burping a lot was I was having too much of this. I've had to cut back, but this here is cheaper than 2 energy drinks, like same volume, right? So it's a liter of juice, but it's not. It's raw, uncooked, cold pasteurized, cold pressed, no added water, no added sugar, no preservatives, right? So it's literally 100% apple juice with lemon, honey and ginger. The ingredient list is literally raw New Zealand apple, 82%, raw lemon, 15%, New Zealand honey, raw ginger, nothing else, right? And that's cheaper than 2 energy drinks without all the bullshit in it. That's like, what do they go for? $7.50 at the supermarket. $7.50, the New Zealand made one, right? Versus two Red Bulls or something that's like $19. Yeah, water it down for me, please, love. I'll sip away at it more gradually. In the Porsche, not under it. That's it. Yeah, I'll tell you a joke there, Addy. Do you know the difference, lad, between a Porsche and a porcupine? What is the difference, lad, between a Porsche and a porcupine? The porcupine has the pricks on the outside. Porcupine has the pricks on the outside, mate. Ram bits. Sounds like a steal. And who doesn't like a good cheap Maserati Quattroporte, mate? You seen the price on those? Those go for cheap use. You look real flash in one of them, but you don't want the bloody mechanical problems. This is the cost of trying to look flash. There's a difference between looking rich and being rich. No, not in like the Bob Marley. What do you mean rich? I have meaning and whatever. Right. Money doesn't always shout. You know what I mean? Money doesn't have to be so like obtuse. Can't wait to tell my neighbours that one. Life is my wealth. Exactly, bro. Bruce Lee said that, right? Bruce Lee, you know, when you lose your health, when you lose your health, you have one problem. You know, you can have many problems, but when your health is suffering, you have one problem. Everything else is, yeah, exactly. Hey, down there, love. You come here often? I am getting weirder and weirder on the internet. Honestly, I'm giving less and less Fs on here. I care. We're making a good show, but I don't really. Yeah, I'm just being myself. J-Ron, good to see you. Fucking love life. That's it, mate. That's it. It's as I say, it's an opportunity, right? There's really two things that keep me grounded. One's really solid. One's kind of icky. Which do we want? We got two ways to sort of solve the life view here. One's kind of icky, and one's, We'll go with the icky one. The icky one, there's the gratitude one or the icky one. Positivity. Well, they're both positive.
Bed.
They're both positive. Go to bed. Steve. Right, those two choices, positive and negative, right. Well, it's a couple of different framings then, both in the positive, just one's a bit more humorous, right? So, I'm losing my train of thought now. There's gratitude and understanding your position on Earth. When you think you have problems, you don't have problems. It's like growing into your wage, right? You have low money, whatever you suffer. Suddenly, say you go to a new job, you get a big wage increase, right? Your quality of life increases. You don't really end up typically with more money in hand until you learn that lesson, because you get all the things you've been depriving yourself of. So people will grow into their wage. Some people will make 20,000 a year. Some people make 100,000, except they're both of them are like, we haven't got enough money, because one's going and buying $100 pairs of jeans and one's still buying $10 pair of jeans, right? So you've got to look at it that way, that 3.5 billion people on this planet still don't have the internet. They live in mud huts and shit. The people carrying the jug of water on their head to the river like 4 miles every morning, cooking in a hut, making a fire. Like, people are still living this way, and we think we have problems. We think, we've got to find our meaning and our purpose, and like, I've got to serve something, and right? You can get so carried away with that to try and find, like, oh, what am I going to do with my life? It's like, man, like, you got to be grateful. You got to focus on yourself first. Focus on 3.5 billion people on Earth don't have the internet. The internet can make people billionaires, essentially, right? So, are you going to use it as a tool or as a toy? What is your phone to you? Is it a tool is it an entertainment piece only that's stealing from your time? Or are you actually using that you can go to AI mode on Google and go, oh, hey, I'm into this and this and this. What sort of career and business could I pursue? And it's going to go, right? You can work that out with it, right? I was going to do a stream on that shortly, guys, if it'll allow me to do the screen share on it. I'm going to do some live streams where I'm actually talking with the AI and showing you guys how I run through it and how I ask questions, right? So you guys can bring up a problem and I'll just type it in and stuff, and you'll see, and then I can cover, here's how maybe you'd reframe it, right, to talk to it and be able to get those plans out of it, right? Now, the other way to look at it, here's the icky version of gratitude and what's the meaning of life and that, and how do you view life, because it's so temporary, right? Just remember, you were the fastest little fishy. You were the fastest sperm on the day you were made. You know that, right? Millions of sperm went out of your dad. You were the fastest one. You won your first race. And what does that say? That says all the other millions of ones that could have been you are somebody else. Like, you happen to be that one little sperm, and that's why you are who you are. Or you'd be a very different person with different interests, different temperament, different things, right? That's just from that one load. How many loads went elsewhere? You know what I'm saying? You feel me? The dream catcher. Your dad's sock under the bed. The dream catcher. How many billion of your dads met a diarrhea and some stomach acid? I don't know. The point is, of the billions of little spermies that have come out of your dad, you're the fastest little fishy. You get to have the experience of life on Earth. You get to go on the journey of life. All the others missed out on it. You understand that, right? You are the one that you were the fastest little sperm. You won your first race. You're the one who gets to have the experience. You already beat out millions of others. So you're the... Otherwise, you wouldn't exist. You would have never had a life at all. So don't take it so bloody serious. Don't be so fucking hard on yourself. Just enjoy the bloody ride, mate. Buy the ticket, take the ride. You've already bought the ticket whether you like it or not. But you take the ride, mate. See what you can do out here. That's why siblings are often shorter. They were the second load, says Tasha. Oh, no. Effects is a good ask. Yeah, I've been playing a lot in Effects. That's what I've been playing on the Garage Lives, because it's copyright free. So I like his stuff, and I like his message. You know, he puts out like self-improvement type music in that right BPM, but he doesn't copyright it, so people can work alongside it and stuff, right? Gary Humour, Sheep Shagger, yep. Lent it to friends, writing emails. Sorry, I must have missed a message there. Infamous, I'll check. Yeah, Infamous. Definitely AI. You like that's why I want to talk about it more, is the way in which to utilize it to broaden your own thinking and have you consider things and be able to ask questions back and forth. But yes, you don't want it just bigging you up into anything, right? That is the trap of the AI, and that's why a lot of people are very anti it, right? I've heard a lot of YouTube creators and stuff say that they're not going to use any AI in that, and it's like, the world's changing, man. The world, you have to adapt. The world changes, right? I'm not saying I'm a big supporter of AI, and I don't think it, it probably will take over humanity and whatever. But the reality is there are ways you can use it to make your life better, right? It's like I don't agree with obviously I don't agree with every position Andrew Tate has, but there's some ways he words things from other people that land very well and very differently, and he frames it the right way. You can learn something from anybody. You don't have to like the creator. You don't have to like the person and everything they stand for to be able to draw something from that person. It's up to you to find the value, right? Is this AI? No, I'm not AI. No, if I'd made myself AI, I would have made myself a female on here, and I would have sat here going like this. Oh, hey guys, hi, and I would have had like 500 viewers. Yeah, I could do that, but no, I'm too honest. No, I'm not on here to be a grifter. I'm on here to help people with depression and stuff, mate. So that's what we do. That's what we do here, mate. To try help people focus on their own lives and build them up, mate. Day by day, a little bit at a time. If I can get out of the hole I put myself in with just a little bit of low effort extra each day, you'll do just fine, guys. I can turn people's lives around in a week on here, mate. You stick around here for a week, you join my body double streams, you do 10 minutes of work with me when you don't feel like doing it. 10 minutes a day for a week. I promise you'll feel better about yourself if that's something you want to be. If it's something you want to improve with chores around the house, little tasks you're putting off and stuff. Yeah, no, you're all right, Lyndon. You're all right, mate. We mess around a little bit here. We can usually tell the as I say, you're all right with that one, mate. Yeah, no, you're fine. Yeah, I'm not a total bloomin' serious all the time or anything. We life's too short. Well, I'll be doing my workshop videos again. Yeah, J-Ron, we'll be doing them every day, man. Every day we're doing workshop videos at the moment, building it all up. Building it up. We've just we're like this far away from having the last bit of flooring up in the garage. I was doing that on this stream now. We've got most of the new floor built, and the next couple of weeks are going to be just the next 2-3 days will be finishing up the floor, and then just starting to rack things away. Probably in another week or two we'll be doing the last back bit of floor. It just depends how it flows out, but we'll see. But I was talking earlier about, mate, Heidi, enough. I was talking earlier about maybe doing some streams of actually designing the internal layout of the garage and running it by you guys. If I can live stream with that software, I might even do that later tonight. I'm going to see how I go. But yeah, it'll just be shelving and stuff. So I'll basically, in a 3D drawing software to design a house, right? I'll make a 3D space, and we can put all the shelving and cupboards in, and you can make it walk and turn around the space. You can put a gym in it. You can put cars in it, cabinets, right? So I can show you the whole design process and how to do that kind of stuff if you guys are interested. And we can talk about where the shelves are going to go and why I'm going to do it and what I'm factoring and all that kind of stuff to kind of give some insight into how I think through it, Going to work out with Deba this morning. You're almost ready. Oh, I'm usually in there modding, bro. Like I honestly I can't work out when I'm modding for D-Bird, bro. Like I can't do the I do work out, but I don't work out along with his streams generally, just because like the amount of shit we deal with in the chat. Sometimes I'll get summon, I'll get summon if I can. Usually at the start of the stream, the first 5-10 minutes, I'll throw some push-ups or something in at home if I haven't done a workout today. But as far as when it's all going off and crazy, bro, we've got to be reading the chat, so it's all good. I get it in somehow. It's all good. Yeah, I'm just modding for D-Bird. I'm just there to support him, right? I'm here to back up my boy. But yeah, obviously I do stay on the workouts as well. I just not to his level, obviously. But no, I've been doing a fair bit in the garage, so we're doing all right. Little, as I said in Wolf of Wall Street, little march, little march, little march, little ziz, bruh, little ziz, bruh. Little ziz, bruh. But yeah. All at home bodyweight workout. Hey, you go to bed. You menace. Team Olar still here. Love to see it. Good to have you all here, guys. Nearly 40 likes. We're at 37. We're at 1337 at the moment is what it says for me. Heidi, get off my table. Oi! Leave your brother. Oh, my God. Heidi. Why are you climbing all over your brother? Oi, go to bed. He's trying to sleep. Your bed. So you just climbed across the table. His head's curled up in a ball asleep. Go lie down. That is enough from you. Sorry, guys. Thank you. Literally, Paul's head's asleep, curled up in a ball, the pit bull. He's curled up in a ball, and she just climbs over the table and just steps on top of him while he's asleep to sniff at him. You hit 3K last night? Oh, wicked, bro. Honestly, Ola, the only thing I'll say about your channel from watching it, bro, is just stay focused on what you do, of hitting that ball, of giving that advice, of talking about the activity you're doing, rather than so much of like the whole brand and like people are trying to bait you into it and that. And then you're talking about the views being down that, bro. Just keep it locked in on what you do, because when you do what you do, bro, and you're flowing, it's unstoppable, bro. That's all I have to say, bro. And that's with pure love, bro. And I hope I'm not like essentially calling you out, but just focus in on what's going well, bro, and what you're trying to teach as far as the channel and the internet and all these things, bro. Just focus on what you do. That's what you were doing. I think it was doing really well for you, bro. So you stay locked in on that. Stay locked in on the hitting the ball and talking about those life lessons, and that's where you're punchy and sharp, bro. Yeah, bro. That's how I talk, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, have a band, bro. Thank you for your comments, bro. See you, bro. Don't need the garage door. Hit you on the way out, mate. Sup, Kerry, man. It's Cody. Made it out of court. No prison yet. Oh, fantastic, bro. Great to hear you doing better, man. Glad to hear you doing better. We could go. So stay out of there this time, bro. You can work it out, bro. But you'll work it out, bro. You can always change, bro. You know that, right? You've been working at it, bro. You'll be right. Check on the old ones too. Learned a lot. Ordering a combination spanner set. Gotta get to the sawmill, bro. Awesome, bro. Awesome, man. Combo spanner. That's what you need. Yep, good quality spanner set. With a 12-point ring spanner on the end. Yeah, get a 12-point. You always want to get 12-point tools, man. Sockets and stuff. Don't get 6-point, in my opinion. Like a lot of what I run now is 6-point, but I do need some more 12-point stuff. It's just good for like older bolts and that. You got a lot more chance with a 12-point. Yeah, tucked into bed, mate. I gotta say, man, the trolls haven't been bad lately. Like, we get the odd one, the odd spammer, but instead of the constant barrage of idiots, I guess they come in here, and I've had the odd one be like, "Hey, man, I was going to troll you, but you're actually an alright dude." So, it keeps. I think that's what it is, right? It's just, if you keep it chill and you actually just chill with it, I think most people are pretty chill and reasonable. There's the odd, shit talking kid, but whatever. What else shall we discuss, guys? What else is going on? So do you guys want me to stream the 3D software, designing the, like, basically I'll make the garage in 3D and CAD, computer drawing, right? And then we'll be able to step inside it and go, well, I want a workbench here, I want a cabinet here, I want this and that. You guys want me to stream that or not bother? I know Infamous wanted me to stream it. So yeah, we can do that. We'll do a few episodes on that maybe if you guys want to watch them. So I'll teach you how to drive the software or something. Team Ola would watch that. It'd kick around for that for a minute. Design that dream Ola HQ, you know. Big building, lots of pretty lights, lovely jubbly. Hey, oi. He's probably laughing too hard to type right now if you're still here. How much longer am I on stream? Oh, honestly, bro, probably do like another 10 minutes and then hang out with Susie. We'll watch a movie or something. Are you playing the snake game?
No.
She's doing scrolling Facebook. Looking at bloody petunias and chickens. She has a certain love, like pretty much she's sitting on Facebook and you hear like a hee hee giggle and it's like it's either a chicken or it's like a cat, you know, and she has a different reaction. So I'm learning all these things about my nutter over here. Yes, bro. Yeah, bro. All right. Yeah, man. So I'll have to find the software again. Hopefully I can screencast the software because you can do that when you set up a live. You can go, I want to share my screen and you only share that one app. So it's only when you open that one app. So like that's how I do the snake game and stuff, bro. So you just when you go live, you just go screencast or whatever it is. And then yeah, you pick the app when you're going live. And it'll just confirm again to pick the app. Then you kind of go down to your apps that are open and go, oh yeah, that one. And it'll come up on your live, right? Be careful of that snake game, Ola. Slither.io. Slither.io. It's a snake game I've been playing for like cognitive brain, keep my brain sharp and fast, right? Rather than brain rotting myself. But it is addictive, and you know when Susie's playing it because you hear, I'm swearing. We had that when I was streaming it the other day. She was playing it as well, and she dropped a C word without thinking. In the background, you hear the C word get bombed because she'd been eaten in the snake game. And then she keeps getting on it today, eh? She's like, I'm so sick of this game, but I love it, but it's addictive, it's bad for me. And then she gets eaten and I was like, nah, I'm not playing it now. Same thing happens with me. Like, it's fun, and then I'm like, it's like, no, I need to get off this game, right? Before I get... That's the main thing that's changed me in the last even the last couple of years. It's just not reacting to stuff like that, right? I always used to really overreact. And the main thing that's done that is cutting out energy drinks, cutting out the Coca-Cola, the energy drinks, because I was getting myself so overstimulated. And this other thing was I'd work and push through so hard past that point of burnout, past where I should ever be trying to push myself that hard in that state, right? And then you've got to come down from that, right? The overstimulation. So that's a really difficult one. One thing that cures overstimulation like that is motion, which is why like going for a drive will chill your mind out, right? Or going for a motorbike ride, or even going out walking, just the motion, the movement heals trauma, heals distress, overstimulation. So if you're really overstimulated, the worst thing you can do is lie down and try and just sort of sit with it. Like, whereas I'll get overstimulated and I'll want to like break stuff in the garage and stuff, so I can't really go into the garage. So I'll just go wander around. I'll go literally sit on the deck and have a coffee and just chill and go for a little walk around and stuff, right? That's what brings me back to center, and that's where I get off stream and stuff, and just make sure I'm staying in this pocket here where I'm chill and I'm regulated, right? And that's how I do it without ADHD medication for the last 20 years, right? But it's taken me the last 18 years unmedicated to figure that out and actually get my shit together. So, where's the one you topped up with water, love? Is it in the front here? I assume
it's already opened.
Yeah. So we're watering this down now. Yes, El Guapo, I am living in a camper, mate. That is correct. It's called delayed gratification. So how's it going paying for somebody else's house, bro? Come on. What you got? Show me what you got, mate. Make it good. Make it funny. Come on, quickly. Waiting. Yeah, El Guapo's either living in his mum's house or he's paying off somebody else's. So, again, bro, you don't really have a leg to stand on. Sorry. Anyway, what are we talking about? What is Juno food? You bought a blue Gatorade. Oh, who doesn't love a blue Gatorade, Nick? Electrolytes are really good for you, right? So electrolytes are really crucial through Gatorade and that Powerade. Or hang on, I buy it like that. That's cheap. Again, the cheap way to do stuff, right? It's a cheap way to buy Gatorade or Powerade is you buy it in a powder, right? Electrolyte powder. So I can make 15 litres out of that instead of buying 15 bottles of Powerade at $5 each. That's like $30, $25 to make 15 litres, you know. So yeah, works out a lot cheaper. El Gordo. Damn, this guy's poor as fuck. Yeah, that's it, man. That's me, bro. I'm absolutely broke, bro. Yep, I have nothing. All I have in this world is this caravan, man. All I have in this world is this caravan, and yeah, thank you for coming in and bullying me, bro, when it's all I have in the world. I hope it made you feel better, my friend. Thanks for that. Hurt my feelings. You hurt my feelings, darling. Oh. No, I'm having too much fun. Have you ever heard about Assumption? Did you know, mate? Assumption is the brother of all fuck-ups. That's what Assumption is, mate. It's the brother of all fuck-ups. Right? Don't assume things about people. Just because this is all you see, it doesn't mean they're all there is to me. There's much more. So you just look silly. You don't feel better. Oh, no doubt. I'm sure you won't feel better. Yeah. So the best use of your time is to come at, of all things on earth you could be doing with your life, any passion, hobby, anything you could do with your life, you've chosen to come into my channel, talk crap at me, and tell me you don't feel any better for bullying me. So what are you doing with your life, bro? You sound pretty lost, man. But this channel will help you get found if you want to not be a dickhead. How about that? How about that? How about you don't be a dick, and I help you find some meaning and purpose in your life, so you're not wasting your one time on earth talking shit at people. How about that? Because that's what I do here, bro. Change lives, man. Help people find their way, dude. Beat depression and stuff. Can I see that girl more? Sure. My wife. Great success. High five. Ooh la la. Wah wah wee wah. Very nice. Yep. I'm the loser in a caravan. I'm 39. She's 24. Great success. Ooh la la. Hola, Dora. Oh, feeling good, man. Feeling good. Feeling good. I'm here to check on your vehicle's extended warranty. Man, nothing I own is new enough to be within warranty, buddy. I can't afford that. Not even on finance. Boy. Yes, boy, that's my name, boy. Sometimes I litter out of cage. Because it's winter, I litter inside. It is cold out there for her, you know. Is swelling on the ends of the, you know. It is problem for her people. I refuse to define myself by the standard of judgmental people. Yep, the average like. This is something you gotta understand about the average person. Is you don't want to be like the average person. You don't want to be liked by the average person. But everybody walks around like they're trying to like. I've got to have an image to all these people. Most people are freaking idiots. Have you seen how most people go about their lives? Have you seen most people drive? Have you seen how people drive? These people can vote, man. These people are money. These are the people you're trying to like impress. You're worried about what they might think of you. The people who comment, the people who comment all that stupid shit on YouTube and shit. And it's just like, man, they're just like the dumbest. They're real people, man. You don't worry about it. No. You define yourself, mate. Oh my God, are you Australian? No, I'm not Australian. I'm from New Zealand. But I do take the piss and talk like an Australian an awful lot, mate. But the Americans tend to like it when I talk like I'm from Texas. Steers and queers, as D-Bird would say. Only steers and queers come from Texas, according to D-Bird. But apparently when I talk like that, everybody's like, hey man, I can finally understand you. Why can't you just talk like this all the time? And I did think about it. I did ruminate. I did think about it before I came on YouTube Live. Maybe I should have just come on here live and said I was an American. Y'all would have loved me. You would have loved me tender. Love me good. The ADHD, as you can tell, is in full force this evening. And the amount of F's given are 0. It's great. Be yourself. Everybody else is taking. Found myself a cowboy. Then find yourself a cowboy. She found herself a cowboy first. She got the flannel. She out here looking like Al Borland. You meant to say, I don't think so, Tim. Never mind. Bro's drinking milk. No, I'm drinking apple juice, mate. I got apple juice in me sippy cup. I've got apple juice in me sippy cup. You'll have hate. Yeah, fuck the haters. Yeah. You're going to have haters no matter what you do in life. No matter what you do, people are going to hate you. Mr. Beast went and put wells in Africa. People were still like, oh, he's taking from the people, or something. I don't know. No matter what you do, people are going to, somebody will have something to bloody say. The more you do, the more you achieve, the more haters you're going to have. If you stay as like low rank, hide away in the shadows, nobody will know who you are. There's not really many people around to hate you. You put yourself in the public light and you become more successful than everybody else. Oh yeah, you're going to cop some hate. Look at these guys that go and get supercars and shit, and people just go key. You go buy a Lamborghini, park at the supermarket, people just running keys all over and shit because why? That's people, man. Doesn't mean you have to be like them. In Mexico right now, Mexico. Oh, I need to get the jalapenos. Did you forget the jalapenos again? Bentown, I sent her out today. She go to get the groceries, and she again you'll not get the jalapenos. How are we meant to survive without jalapenos? What do you think this is, Padre? But she did give me some lovely olives. There we go. We got some olives here. Get the tortillas. You hear the new Dora the Explorer theme song? You know what it says? It says, doot, deported. I got olives. There you go. Did I answer your question? That's very disrespectful. Why would you come into somebody's channel and say something like that? It's not very nice, is it? Hey? Why would you speak to me like that? What did I do to you, my friend? What did I ever do to you, eh? Reconnecting? Come on here for a pleasant conversation. No fish eyes for me. You can always have them. Well, they're not. They're olives, mate. Olives. Not eyes of fish. Fish. Infamous. I cannot discuss with you these things. You maybe have to ask me blink twice or something. You have to be. I cannot. You know. This is all going to shit, isn't it? 3 years Dagestan. Well, you go 3 years Dagestan, you go my mother, she will cook for you, give you a place to stay. And you go UFC, you go to UFC after Dagestan and fight. You wrestle bear, Dagestan, make a good fighter. Then you go to UFC. Face the greatest Irishman of all time, Conor McGregor, the greatest. Gonna be willing to die for this game. The whole life. Nothing else on. Nothing else. Oh, maybe I should become a fighter. Should I become a fighter? I do action movies like Jason Statham. I'll be all dramatic and drive an Audi. T-Mola. Check out T-Mola. T-Mola. Inspirational. T-Mola. Right, we're on. Eventually, you guys, if you kick around enough, you'll start to get all the references and who's around and what I talk, so this kind of dribble. I told the 3 years, Dagestan, you come, Dagestan, we train you. My mother, she make beautiful, very nice food. My sister, we let her out of cage for you. Welcome my house, your house. It is okay. No way? No way what? I don't know what you're talking about, mate. Like the bar's a long time no see. Thank you, Soccer. I do appreciate it, mate. Yeah, I gave myself a... I'm pretty much bald from the eyebrows down now, to be honest. It's looking good, looking sharp, mate. It's starting to thin out on the top. It's just the lighting. It's going to grow in. The action. What action? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm still not very good at the South African. I've been working on the South African. But I'm going to leave that for now, I think. I feel I've pressured myself now. Pressured myself. Let them have Gary. Well, what are we doing with Gary? Gary's the mascot. How do we get on to Gary? Let them... Oh, set Gary on them instead of the Bears in Dagestan. You must, to become champion, you must look after channel mascot. Channel mascot is Possum. He'll live in the back of shit. You train with him. You teach him when he can give me paper, scissors, rock, and win. Then I send you. You go off to the fighting. It's good. Oh, better everybody, Leo. Better Tasha. Somebody asked how old is everybody in here, and Tasha goes 12. For fuck's sake, man. Hi, my name's Venom. I'm 39. I'm not allowed to. Everyone still calls me Venom on here, even though I changed my name, but that's alright. I like the Venom moniker too. I looked up the scene. Somebody mentioned Apex yesterday, and that came up today. And it's that frickin' you got 10 seconds or whatever to get as far away from me as possible. And somebody said I look like that guy in the movie Apex. And it was a thing about the actress, and it's saying frickin' it was her favourite film she's ever done or something. But everybody's been doing reels on it. So I got the reference to that today. He's like holding a crossbow. It's like you've got whatever to get as far away from me as possible. Something. Turning 5 tomorrow, says Zane. Lightwood says he's 5.5. Oh dear. Tash, no. I cannot discuss that. We're not discussing that in chat. Do not look that up. Do not. I've warned you. Don't look it up. Don't look it up. Do not look up what Tasha said. You do not want to know. I'm telling you. Okay. Just so nobody goes and looks that up. Man, jar, bad. Jar break, bad. No. Do not watch. Do not. Tasha, no. It's like watching one of Tasha's live streams. Tasha's home kill of animals, so she butchers animals on live. I'm surprised the vegans haven't come after Tasha yet. Give it time. You get that crazy one out of Aussie blooming banging on your door. The other Tash. The Tash, the crazy vegan from Australia, will be protesting your live streams next, mate. Bro is babysitting. No, I'm not babysitting. That's my missus over there, mate. No, everybody's taking the piss in chat because somebody asked how old everybody was. So people started saying they were 5 years old and 12 years old and shit. When in reality, most people in here are 20s, 30s, 40s. It's about everybody. No, Leo, no, not private chat anybody. No, you're not. No, get out of here. Get out of here. I'm walking here. I'm talking here. Get out of here. Stance me up. What? I will tickle you on live stream, woman. You do not look at you. You know I will not hesitate. I will make you giggle like a hamster from being tickled on the internet. I will go there. She walks up to me, looks at me, and she goes like this. I'm like, just for anybody. The first time I ever got stoned, right? I came home to my flat. I was about 22. Came home, and my flatmate thought it was hilarious that I was stoned. He's like, "Hey, bro, look at this." And this is what he did to me. So if you're stoned, look at the screen right now. This is what he did to me. He's like, "Hey, being stoned is a bit weird, eh? What does this feel like?" And he goes at me. I was like, "Fuck, man." I was like, cut ass. So yeah, do that to people if they ever get stoned for the first time in front of you. Do rush your hands at them like that. It's highly entertaining. You're learning so many new things, and I'm proud of you. This is the 2000s all over again, man. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, 2000s all over again, man. I'm still loving it. You can still live in that time. Everyone, I keep seeing reels and stuff like that, and shorts like that, where people are like, "Remember who you are, white boy." It's like, oh, and people are like, "Man, I wish it was like the old days with like PlayStation 2 and like going outside and riding bikes." It's like, you can still do all of it. There's like, you adults, there's nothing stopping you living that life and creating that stuff. If you want to have a basement full of Lego and train sets, go have a basement full of Lego and train sets. I don't know. I didn't get the train kind of autism. I got the motorcycle autism. Okay? So I just did it to Zane. Just tripped out poor Zane. Yep. Like, stop. I thought you got me a bag of licorice. I was saving you all the pink ones. Now you're stealing all my licorice. You did the last time I got licorice, you ate like half the bag and you were like, "Oh, sorry, I'll get you another one." You've got me another one, and within a day, you've eaten half the bag.
Oh.
Do you hear the squeal? I'm going to make that into a short. No, I can't even make this. That is a sound only a dolphin should hear.
I already am short.
You already am short. I already am short. You already is. I are baboon. I must say show I am weasel. I are baboon written with the R backwards across the shit. You remember I am weasel? Oh, that's. I always forget you're like 15 years younger than me, and I'm okay. She's literally a totally different generation. Like all the cartoons I saw growing up, she hasn't seen. Like Cat Dog and shit. Do you remember Cat Dog? You saw Cat Dog? Okay, right. She's seen Cat Dog. It's okay, folks. Okay, Kabalski. We're gonna rein this in. We're gonna make it a bit less icky. All right, it's a bit too icky in here right now. All right, so we're just gonna tone it down. Tone it down. All right. Gonna tone it all down. We're gonna get rid of the internet like icky videos nobody wants to look up type stuff. I'm gonna try and keep it a bit cleaner than that. Would be appreciated. Because we do have a varied audience and we are about self-improvement. So we will try rein things in here, alright? We'll try rein things in here. About to fill up your tyre with the air, fingers crossed you don't get mugged. Yeah, try not to. Try not to. Remember, bro, on the street there's no rules. Just saying. There's delicate things. Eyeballs. Things like that. Marbles. There ain't no rules, bro. Just remember that, you'll be fine. You know, keep that in mind and you feel a lot safer out there at night, bro. Just remember there's no bloody rules on the street, mate. Hand up, Johnny. Still yapping, mum? Yeah, mate. Still yapping. You see the difference, Johnny? Is I have 14 people watching me, bro, and you don't even have a channel, so clearly some people like to hang out, bro. Clearly some people like to hang out here, bro. I cut my hair. I shaved my head, mate. I shaved my head. My hair was long. I had the beard, and I had the longer hair. I've given myself a bit of a tidy up. There. Looking professional. Quick eye poke. Yeah, that's it. If you hit that like button for me, guys. We've got 22 people in here. So if you're new to the channel, you know, and you don't quite like me yet, just a couple of pokes in the eye is all right. I understand. But yeah, we do self-improvement here, guys. We try and help people just live more positively. Just a good message. I do it all. It's all free, as whatever. I'm just here to try help. Depression, ADHD, just shitty people in your life, all that kind of thing. We try and just help each other along. That's all. We're all aiming up, right? Taking a little action each day. I do like live body double streams on here. So this is the end of a stream where I've been in the garage working on stuff. The idea is I'm live. You can join in and like do your chores and stuff. If you're feeling a bit unmotivated, that kind of thing. Yeah, dinner, bro. Oh, I had a little bit of a snack or something. How old am I? I'm 39, mate. I'm 39. Turned 39 last month, my friend. So I'm 11 months off 40. So that's the big mission on the channel is when I was 36, I set goals that I wanted to achieve with the garage and the cabin and everything I got going on here. So we've got another 11 months to pull it off, and I'm on here live all day, usually, like on and off throughout the day. Just grinding away at it. So at the moment, we're streaming, I don't know, usually 6 hours a day. I'm probably going to pump it up to 10, 12. Just those real long days in the garage. At the moment, it's a bit less. I'm just building up a bit. And Susie's got some time off work and stuff, so we're hanging out more. So yeah, that is the mission here, guys. Hit the subscribe if that sounds good, or double tap me on the forehead to throw a like up. Costs you nothing, helps my channel. Maybe the content's not for you, but if you hit the screen a couple of times, it throws a like up for me and it helps feed other people in. So maybe I can help someone. Buongiorno. Oh, buongiorno. I'm guessing you are from Italy, sir. How are you? I don't speak Italian, but I can do the buongiorno. Oi. Well, it's not... Did I miss a message from you, or are you just opening with oi? Is that your first message to me is oi? Like I've missed something? I haven't heard... No. You're just coming in and saying oi at me. M&M. No, I'm not M&M. Yep, right. I don't know what that one means, so I don't know if I should say that. I've got to be careful with that. People try to trap me into that and saying things I shouldn't say in other languages on here, so I've got to be careful. Got to have a lot of awareness on YouTube Live. I've learned this. I've learned to, you blooming scoundrels. There's some scoundrels out there trying to trick you into things. No, John. No. Oh, well, yes. Yes, I am a racist. I have a race motorcycle. So I suppose that makes me a racist. A racer is a more PC term. A racer. See, it's got sir in it. It sounds like sir. It's spelled C-E-R, but it's written sir. E-R, actually. It's written E-R here. R-A-C-E-R, I think is the word you mean, bro. Here come the trolls. Yep, it's troll o'clock. I don't know what we've done. You got a heavy Scottish accent. No, I don't have a heavy Scottish accent. I'm from New Zealand. I can do an Irish accent for you. Do a British accent, yeah? T-Mola. I can do a Vegemite, Australian accent, Vegemite. I can do Texas for you if you like, boy. Steers and queers all the way for you, boy. I can do California with Bethany over at the mall. What else can we do? I can do a little bit of India for you if you like, maybe something spicy. Maybe you'll need a big dick enlargement pill. I sell for you. Do you the good deal too for $5? Well, what do you people want from me, man? Do you watch cricket? Nah, I don't watch any sports, bro. I'm a doer, bro. I'm a man in the arena type, right? I'm a person who gets out on the race. So I do stuff. I don't I'm not about watching what everybody else is doing, man. Like, but I mean, as always, if you enjoy it for a bit of leisure, guys, you like a bit of cricket or something, like, go for it. I just get too, like, lost in things, right? I got too much I want to achieve in my own life. So there's too much going on for me to look at what everybody else is doing with that. Been watching Mr. In Between. I don't know, mate. I don't know what it is. What are we about, brother? We are about improving your life, bro. Cutting out all the distractions of the world, all the politics, all the bullshit, and understanding that life is short. We have a limited time on earth. What are we going to do with it? That we need to take upon ourselves to improve our lives, bro. That's what I do here. That's what I do here, bro. So I do like work with me streams in the garage. We talk about depression, anxiety, struggles, task paralysis, all these kind of things, bro. Just try and help people find their way in the world, bro. What language am I speaking? English. I speak English. I learned it from a book. Faulty Towers, that one. A bit lost on most here. But I'm from New Zealand, mate. So yeah, you're on that, Buzz. I appreciate it, Roger. So yeah, we're just trying to make the world a bit of a better place, bro. So yeah, we just don't do politics and shit here. But I've just been doing. I'm mostly in my garage as the streams during the day, right? So I do like chats like this at the start and end of a stream, and then the rest I'm in my garage. I'm building my cabin, right? So I'm building cars, motorbikes. At the moment, we're like upgrading the whole garage, right? So I've spent the last couple of weeks tearing up the whole floor, building a new floor. Going to be building a whole heap of new racking, shelving, you know, all sorts of stuff over the next few weeks. Then we'll be back into building cars, some Nissan sports cars. There's a Miata, there's a race car tube chassis. The race bike needs sorting. 2 of my road bikes need fixing. There's like 20 cars to build. There's endless stuff to do on here, bro. But it's also people can join in. Like if you're not motivated, like I'm not motivated to do this stuff, I'm just using discipline. I'm just sort of pushing myself through it day by day. So I'm live so people can join in with that, you know. That's what I do, bro. That's a rundown for everyone. Just because we got like 14 people in here right now. If that sounds good, if you think it's of any value to you guys, please do hit the sub, hit the like button. You can double tap me on the forehead if you like what I'm doing. If you're not quite sure about me, you can poke me in the eye a couple of times. But you know, you can always unsub me in a week or so if you wish. But I just ask 10 minutes a day of your time. 10 minutes of a day when I'm working away in the garage and stuff, right? And you see me like pulling out a gearbox or gritting at something. All I ask you pop in for 10 minutes a day for a week. And just do 10 minutes of stuff that you can't be asked doing, that you're avoiding. You do 10 minutes of that a day while you watch me and just pop in and just see what it does for your life in a week. You know, what do you got to lose? 10 minutes a day for a week. You can hang out on the channel, see me working and go, you know what, I'm going to do those dishes. I'm going to make a little start on that. Just 10 minutes extra that you just wouldn't usually do in a week. I promise you, your mindset will be better. You'll start finding that flow. You'll start, you know, hang around. You won't find another channel like this one, I promise you that. I made sure of it. I could not find a channel like this one. I needed one when I was at my lowest, so I decided to create it. Hey, single, my friend has a crush on you. Sorry, mate, look, I got this lovely lady here. I'm sorry, I'm off the market. She's doing her nails, apparently. I'm off the market, mate. His name is Robin. Are you Batman? I'm Batman. Are you Batman? Are you Batman? Tell me. I want to know. Tell me. Are you Batman? I'm asking. This isn't fucking rhetorical. I'm asking. Are you Batman? Because your name is Frostbite, but are you Batman? Are you Bruce Wayne? Are you Bruce Wayne? You are. One moment. All right, you ready? You think the darkness is your ally? I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man. Is that worth a sub? Come on, you're thinking about it. Help grow me bloody channel. I'm not even at 1,500 subs yet. Come on, I deserve some love on the internet. I'm just a small little channel. Just a poor little YouTuber. Ah, shit. I'm trying to make the world a better place. Good morning from England. I'm the Joker. Yeah. I can't do the Joker. I can't do the Heath Ledger. He's a bit too... I've never actually tried to do that one. 20 viewers. Yeah, 25 people in here. Do hit the sub and like for me, guys. I would appreciate it. Do check out the channel, see what I'm all about. But my channel is all about positive energy, and trying to improve our lives, right? Trying to build the lives we want. That's what I do here, guys. Hello, me by the sea. How are you? Tasha, I'm going to subscribe. This is a shit. Tasha, that doesn't really land too strong when you're already the mod. It makes it look a bit made up. Oh, it's up to you if you do a backflip. Oh, I already have a guy called Wolf who comes by every day telling me to do a backflip. Dude, I'm 39 years old, man. I've done a lot of motorcycling and BMX and stuff, man. I've broken too many bones, man. I'm gonna hurt myself on a backflip, dude. Like sometimes I do workout streams and all sorts on here. No backflips. If you're new here, please like the stream. Yes, it's getting full on. Subbed up, bro. Illinois, send you over. So my brother-in-laws and brothers are awesome. Outdoor fam. I'll check out your channel as well, bro. Awesome, bro. That's fantastic. Thank you for that. Thank you, and do that, guys. You know, if you got friends you think could benefit from my channel or something, you want to talk to them and chat and whatever, you know, do share the channel. Do you know, we're building a community. We've got a good question there. Hey, mate. Astral Panther Genetics. I like that. That's cool, bro. Hey, mate. Any advice? I'm 30. I don't know what career to pursue. I've just been a labourer basically, but got big dreams. What's the big dreams, bro? Where's the passion? Where does the career take you? Is the big dreams that you need money to do them? Like, so let me know a bit more on that, bro. Like, what's the big dreams? So, like, if you don't mind sharing some of it, like, you know, what are the big dreams, bro? What are you hoping to achieve? What matters to you, bro? I'll give you I don't know what that is, Frostbard. I don't know what that is, mate. Oh, the chat's going by quick tonight. Saw the cows. Saw the cows. Makes me think that video where they let the bull out of the truck and the bull's sort of looking to the right and he's like, the cows are this way, you see, bastard. And the bull's like, sees the cows and runs in. It's one of the funniest videos I've ever seen on the internet. Just a quick little ADHD sidetrack there. Managing people, I want an HR job. I want to control people. Weird, but I'm not joking. That's interesting. I don't know what to make of that one, bro. That's I don't know if wanting to control people in that way and work in HR is the. I mean, I guess if it's better than becoming a serial killer or something. I mean, if that's what's going to stop you from doing that. Local council sucks. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I feel you. My channel is just more about focusing on what you can affect and control, bro. And I think there's a lot of it. Like, there's definitely a lot of passion for politics. Like, there's a lot in the world that is not okay that goes on, but there's also a lot of it we can't control and change. So I would look at what avenue through the career, what part of HR do you actually want to be, and what do you want to manage, right? So through the council is what you're saying, right? You want to deal with that or something? Yeah, I'd be interested. It can be a bit tricky on my end, guys. Obviously, I'm going off. I'm trying to spitball a whole conversation off a couple of sentences, so I won't always perfectly understand. I do try my best. So if I do get it wrong, do clarify to me. But yeah, want to control people. Weird, but I'm not joking. It's an interesting perspective. Interesting. It's certainly not something I've heard of before. Why don't you set before you out? Sorry. Yeah. I'm trying. Usually my chat is not this fast, guys. Don't have much content, but I met you over D-Birds one morning when I was working out. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Out the fam. Awesome, bro. Thank you for coming by, bro. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it very much. Is Mr. Dennis live, is he? Oh, he is. All right. I'm going to call it, guys. As much as I got a lot of viewers, I'm going to go support my boy D-Bird. So please come over there to the Men of Action channel. Men of Action. He won't take any shit. He's an American guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hop, push-ups. He will bite your head off if you're a dumbass. All right, and I'm a mod, and I'll ban you if you're a dumbass. So don't be a dumbass. All right. He does hard workouts. If you're new to his channel, do not try and get so inspired and motivated that you try and match his workout. Do like 2 push-ups for every set he does, or something, right? Because it's about consistency. Do not burn yourself out day one. All right. Men of Action. Mark, yes, Mickey Lloyd, good to see you, mate. Yeah. So we're gonna head over to Men of Action. I'm going to go support him because I've missed the streams for a couple of days, right? Thank you all for coming by, guys. Make sure you like my shorts and stuff. Please go and like and comment on my shorts. It all helps feed more people in here. Much love. See you tomorrow. I might do it bright and early. I might do a stream later tonight editing the shed. We'll see. We'll see how I get on.